Hello guys, good evening everyone and welcome to the day 3 of ExDee's AOV tournament Rise. So first of all, talking about our sponsors. So our sponsors are Baroque Times. So as you can see, I have opened their website on my Google Chrome, and you can see everything is given on their website. I have each and everything like the rooms, elite suite, the super deluxe, the standard room, and like the address is, you can see they are resided at Baroque Hills, district Nagali, Himachal Pradesh. And like if you'll go in the bottom, there's a button over here. Okay, with this you can go to different pages. I've opened some of these pages for you already. So this is one of the pages. Okay, as you can see, they have made a pretty cool website over here. Now coming to the about page, you can see that they have a cafe included, a banquet, they have restaurants, and they have several different rooms. And there's another page on the website where you can see the 3D images of each and everything. Let me let me swipe a bit for you guys. Okay, so they have a variety of rooms. The range varies accordingly, but thanks to these guys for sponsoring us. And apart from these guys, our sponsors are fucking nightmare, noob brads and Z. So a big shout out to these guys as well for sponsoring the tournament. And again, like I said, I'm joined by again the one and only and the creator of N9. Hi, I'm Kaz. So hi Kaz, what's up?
Yo, what's up, bro? I'm actually very excited for today because, as we all know, today's last match is going to be it's very hyped, to be honest. It's between Rise of Kingdom and VILIFY, which are the two top contenders or the fan favorites of this tournament. As you
Yeah, that will be pretty interesting to see like how that goes on. And coming to the schedule for today, the first game is going to be between DHOLAKPUR 69 versus AS Strike at 7 p.m. The second game is going to be between Team Fragments and Team MSD Masala Dosa 2 at 7:30 p.m. The third game is going to be between Team White Walkers and Team Brothers Trinity Force. The fourth game is going to be between MSD 3 versus Team Dark. The fifth game is going to be between Team 8 Legends versus Overpowered. And our final, the grand final of today's, the final match of basically the round of 32 will be between two competitive teams, Team VILIFY versus Rise of Kingdoms. So Kaz, as per you, which team is gonna take the upper hand today in the final game of our round of 32?
To be honest, I'm kind of biased towards VILIFY just because I've seen those people play, and I actually feel they're pretty confident on their picks and stuff. I know, for example, I've talked to Ryotu, who's the captain of Rise of Kingdom, and I thought he was a little bit nervous regarding the match today. So I hopefully it's all sorted out now. And yeah, so today, looking at the team comps, like which hero do you think would be more preferential today? Like which hero is going to be most
I think it's going considering the past games, like the seeing the games that we have seen so far in the tournament. I think Baldum and Telenas have been prioritized a lot by all the teams. Apart from these two picks, they have been picks for Murad, Richter, and especially the Richter gameplay that was played by CH Horus yes in the yesterday's game. I think Richter is gonna be a priority as well, apart from Telenas and Baldum for today.
Yeah, definitely. Like, oh, holy shit! Yeah, reminding me of Victor. That guy was very good. I mean, he was supposed to be a one-trick Victor, and if a one-trick Victor can do so much in one game,
Yeah.
he put out so much pressure on the opponent. Omen. I think Victor is also looking to be a very high priority champion in this match.
Yeah.
So, regarding the match, the lobbies are almost made. We're just waiting for one or two more members.
Yeah.
I'm gonna invite you.
Yeah. Sure. Got it. Okay. So I feel like the meta is going to change as soon as we progress throughout the tournament, through the tournament phases. I think the meta is gonna change slightly. Let's see how the meta changes, and like if we're gonna see the same picks throughout the tournament, or some team is gonna show up with some unique picks. That will be pretty interesting to see.
Exactly. Now, talking about the obviously, if you talk about the comps, I think we have seen a lot of Telenas, a lot of Bald, a lot what's it called? Even in the mage section, we can see a lot of Jinnar. Jinnar is being kept open sometimes in these matches, which is a big problem. So, what do you think is a good counter, or like even it's not even a counter, which is a good another mage to replace Jinnar? Like which can face Jinnar in the lane?
I think we are yet to see a good Laurel player. So I think Lawyer could be a good pick against Jina, but it all depends upon the itemization, right? If the Jina is gonna make some item like healing radiation, like Tomu the Reaper or something like that, then it's gonna counter Liliana and the L'Oreal a little bit. But I think the best way to counter is like just to when the Jina ults, just try to disengage from the team fight, right? As soon as the ultimate of Jina expires, he is pretty much
Exactly.
vulnerable to his easy death.
Yeah, I think so as well that the team players should play a little bit safe because Jinnar's maximum damage combo is obviously ulting, flash, second skill, and then first skill.
Yeah.
So if he hits less targets, he will obviously deal a little bit less damage. So I think it's a safe choice to say that we should be able to see more of L'Oreal players. I mean L'Oreal picks today. Now talking about the current match right now, I see a lot of a good mage player. I think Kopex is a good player. I've seen Fear Jinar as well.
Yeah.
So what do you think about? Do you know any of these players, by the way?
Actually, I've heard about Fear. I think he's a decent player. I would say like not so good, but let's see how what team comp they make. It's like it should. I'm not. I want that there should not be any one-sided matches today because this is the final round, final few games of round of 32. So I think only the teams that are going to be better are going to progress to the next round. Like let's see which team have the upper hand and which teams are like not so good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I feel the same way. I mean, we have already seen a lot of storms in the past, so I
Yeah.
feel like we should see something different. Let's Okay, someone Hector D Melo tell Kaz he's getting cut off mid sentence.
Yeah.
All right, I think this is a Discord issue.
Yeah.
Uh,
We have already made a new Discord for casting, and I don't know what else we can do.
yeah, exactly. Probably we'll switch up the voice. Like we'll use something else for casting except Discord from the next stream. So for now, I guess this is the best option available.
Yeah. So like we'll have to just work out with what we have right now. So I think all the players are ready to go into the game.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a final ready check.
Sure.
Just
Blue team's turn
all
to
right. So both
ban.
teams are ready and they are in the pick and span drop
Blue
phase.
team's
So
Okay.
turn
coming
to
out with the
ban.
first Diao ban. What is that? That's definitely should be a target.
Yeah, that's pretty much a target ban towards towards one of the players on the red side. So let's see what are the bans we're gonna see. I think the standard bans would be Quilin, Jinar, Elsu pretty much.
Blue team's turn
Okay.
to ban.
Yeah, definitely.
The red team decided not to ban. There could be some communication
Is
issue.
this a
Red team's
probably a
turn to
communication issue?
ban.
Definitely. I mean, this is not something about being overconfident here, personally.
Blue team's turn to
Okay, we have
ban.
a
Okay, a
grab.
grad ban incoming. That's a that's a surprise one.
Yeah.
Didn't expect definitely a grad ban. Uh,
Well, we'll have to see what other bans come out because Elsu is still open. Elsu hasn't been banned yet. Okay, now the ban is
Red
coming
team's
towards
turn
Elsu.
to ban.
okay, I think the final ban should be Quillen.
Yeah, it should be. It should be Quillen definitely. There it is.
Yeah, they cannot let Quillen roam.
Yeah.
Blue team's turn to pick.
Let's see what will be the first pick coming out of the blue side. That will be pretty interesting thing to see.
I think it should be Baldum probably, or even another like
Red
Telenas.
team's turn
Okay,
It's highly
to
contested.
pick.
Okay,
we
it's
are
going to be
seeing an Anet.
yeah. I mean, that's probably something regarding the team compositions they have in mind. So, and it can play a vital in the team composition they're planning. Speaking of team compositions, they have picked Telenas and Liliana
Blue
in
team's
the middle
turn
lane.
to
Yeah,
pick.
like I said
All right.
like I mentioned in the beginning of the stream that Telenas is going to be a very high prioritized marksman in the laning phase and also for the team fights. So the blue side not opting for the picks like such as Telenas or Liliana and going for Anet, I think that could backfire in the late
Red
game.
team's turn
I
to
mean,
pick.
that definitely, but I think this is the first Turin we are seeing. Turin is a very good mage into Liliana, I would say. Just because of his ability to dodge a lot of skills, he has a lot of mobility from his second skill.
Yeah.
We're seeing a lot of tanky picks on the second rotation of
Blue
picking
team's
from
turn
the red
to
Okay.
side.
pick.
They have picked Yamlet.
Yeah, Yepinit and Arthur. I mean, Arthur
Okay, so I
can be a
think
half
yeah.
tank, half bruiser, while Yepinit is purely tank, a damage absorber.
Okay, we see a Murad coming up for the and a Richter as well.
Okay,
Oh,
Blue
all
team's
right.
we
turn
forgot about
to
the Richter
pick.
Okay.
totally.
Yeah, now this composition makes a little bit more sense, except they lack a lot of tanks. Like they don't have any tanky member. Like the max you can do is the Richter can counter some damage from his immune, but they don't have a particular standard
Okay, and
tank.
this is the
While
first Ryoma pick in the tournament, if I'm not wrong. So we see a couple of unique picks such as the Tulen and that Ryoma.
Tulin, Roma, even Arthur, we haven't seen an Arthur
Yeah,
in
we
the
haven't
tournament
seen
so
an
far.
Arthur yet. Yeah. So, Kaz, as per
10
you, which
seconds
side has the
remaining.
upper hand over the other side? Is it the blue side or is it the red side?
I mean, to be honest, looking at the team forms, I think the red side should have a little bit more priority in the late game, just because the blue side doesn't have any tank, and you already know Telenas melts squishies.
Yeah.
So I think it all comes down to how the early game should go on. I mean, probably I'm figuring out the early game should go towards the blue side. What do you think?
I think the early game is going to go towards the red side because of the tankiness they have. Like if they're able to, do good rotations and like cover the objectives well with the help of the tankiness they have in their team. I think the red side should have a easy early game. But if the Richter is good, like Richter is obviously going to win his lane in the off lane matchup. But like when you count in the entire team composition, I think the red team has a better team composition. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to the execution. If the Murad is not able to do any good job or any good kills, is not able to take out good kills, then it will be a problem for the blue side.
Yeah, exactly. And reading the comments, okay, thanks a lot, Saurabh Kumar, for the 20 rupees super chat donation, and he's staying for VAT. So I think he's a super fan of VAT, who's playing the Wisp at the moment in the match. So talking about the Wisp and Telenas, I think Wisp can be a good lane counter towards, not even a counter, like
Welcome
lane
to
matchup
Arena of
towards Telenas.
Valor.
Yeah,
Get
I kinda
ready.
agree, but like
Minions will be
the range on
deployed in
Telenas
5
first skill, I
seconds.
think that helps Telenas to have a slight upper edge over Wisp.
Prepare to engage.
Definitely. Like in the early phase, definitely. Like Wisp, I know for a fact that Wisp deals out a lot of damage late game. So, like the crit build of Wisp is very popular in the patch which we are playing on right now. Let's see what will happen. So the Rebellion
Okay,
is going to spot out the Richter.
this is pretty weird. I don't know why Telenas is starting on the mid lane. And wow, the Richter chunking the Telenas to half health and forcing her to use her flicker.
This is the power of Richter, guys. By the way, his early game level 1 is so strong, as we just saw. But he is going to miss a lot of experience in the top lane.
Yeah, but somehow Telenas will be able to clear all the creeps and she'll hit level 2.
Yeah, so the Wisp should be ahead of an experience than the Telenas, just because he
Just took the
took
vision grab.
the Vision Crab as well. Yeah, definitely. Now they're ganging up on Yebenet. Yebenet just gonna roam around. He's a damage absorber, so damage absorber.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing to see that the roamer for the blue side is trying to invade into the enemy jungle, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, the Ant is trying to dish out as much damage as she can early game, because her early game, her first skill does a lot of damage. She Even though she doesn't scale a lot with magic damage, she's still a good poker. In the mid lane, we can see the Rifter is trying to roam as much as he can from the top lane. As soon as he clears the wave, he's hitting mid.
Yeah, I think this could be a dead Telenas.
Yeah, I think this is a dead Telenas. Definitely that's a dead Telenas. He doesn't even need to use his ultimate. He's saving it for the Yebenet. I think this is going to be a dead Yebenet as well.
I think Yabanath will be able to escape with the flicker of health. Okay,
No, you would
no!
not be.
I think we are okay. I don't think that was worth, to be honest, like diving in for a tank and then handing over the double buffs to the enemy Ryoma. We'll have to see. Like the Abyssal Dragon has spawned already. I think Kaz is just trying to reconnect to the Discord. I think he's having some issues, so he'll be back pretty soon. So we see okay, the Richter is doing a lot of work by roaming towards the mid side as well as the top side. Okay, but
Yeah, exactly.
none of the teams are contesting towards the Abyssal Dragon as of now.
The people are saying you should lower the volume very loud.
Okay, I
Yeah.
think I'll be able to do it in the when the game ends, probably for the next game only.
Okay. So yeah, you guys have to bear it for this one. You're very for this mishap. Okay, so coming out the early game, I think the blue side is winning, but it's not snowballing. You can say. Oh my. Okay.
Okay.
Murad is doing some.
That was a good ultimate and like a good game show of gameplay by Murad.
Yeah, definitely. He's going in again. He's getting a little overconfident, I guess. He should just back out for now and focus on the Abyssal Dragon, which they are going to take. There's going to be no contest from the side of the Red. And you can see, talking about snowballing, they're already 1.5k gold ahead. So, not looking very hot.
Now.
Yeah, and Telenas is going to die. It's a 3-man stomp gank on bot. And Wisp is going to take the first turret probably. Yeah, he is going to take it.
Has been destroyed.
Yabanet is pretty tanky, so I don't think they'll be able to kill him unless Children join. I don't know why he's going forward despite being so low health.
Yeah, okay, he's living at 1 HP. But the heal being used by the Yebit.
Yeah. So on the top side we see like Arthur is doing okay. Like you can say okay versus the Richter, seeing the matchup.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, looking at the top side, okay, a lot of people are saying that the game volume should be lowered because they're not able to hear. Yeah.
Okay, I'll try to fix that in the next game.
Yeah, looking at the top. Oh, okay, that's a very good immune, but in the end, it's going to be a 1v1 trade. Almost the same HP left on both sides. In the top lane. Looking at the middle lane, a little bit of skirmish going on around.
Yeah.
The goal lead is increasing for the blue team, which is a good sign. It's 3 kills now. It has almost doubled in the past minute. So the red side needs to do something because the way this Murad is snowballing his team is insanely crazy. I mean,
there's nothing
this should not be allowed.
There's nothing you can do versus a fat Murad. Like he's gonna get his stacks.
Exactly. Like we are saying that Telnas does a lot of damage, but won't be able to do damage if she dies in 1 second with the Murad ultimate. You can see he's literally target hitting the Telenas, and she is not able to do anything. They're probably going to dive her, but Ryoma comes to the rescue. Meanwhile, Victor is split pushing in the bot side, which is
one thing to notice is that the Murad is 3 levels ahead of the Telenas. I think one good combo and she's pretty much dead.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you can see the second Abyssal Dragon.
Yeah.
Wisp and Tulin have started the dragon. Meanwhile, the Rector is giving the vision for any counter if possible.
I don't think the red side is going to contest it at all.
Yeah, I mean, they're so far behind. The jungler is not even seen. He's probably farming the camps right now. The jungle advantage is very huge right now. I mean, you can see the Murad is almost double the gold of the Ryoma. He is at 2.6k while Murad is at 4.4k. So that is a huge jungle difference. That's all I can say. Like the amount of pressure the jungler is creating, as well as the Anet. You can see the Anet is not allowing the Yebenet to join the team fight.
The Anet has a 100% team participation so far. That is pretty commendable.
Exactly, but this is going to be a lost fall.
This is the time where like you see the team count comes up, like the red side being more tankier than the blue.
Alright.
Yeah.
The Murad is going to die finally.
Wow. This is the first time.
Yeah, this is 3-for-1 team fight.
Yeah, this is the first time in the tournament that we are seeing some sort of a comeback after a snowball early game.
Exactly. I mean, this is so far a comeback. If the red team should take the turret and back out and reset and take the farm up, they should not try to expend more mistakes on this side, because so far the plays are very good. Like the blue side is trying to overextend a lot by being much more aggressive. They should respect the damage from Telena still.
Yes. I think the red side has a very good chance of
Okay,
winning the
I think
tournament.
Liliana is
Oh,
okay. Okay.
okay, the Tulan flash and ulted the minion instead of that. Liliana. So
Yeah, I saw that the Tulen Flash minion ult. Classic Tulen plays.
yeah, that's a classic Tulan.
Telena is probably okay. Telena is just backed out. I think she sensed something was wrong. Look in the Murad. He's 1v2ing in the top lane, just trying to poke out the Ibis.
Yes. Oh, look at the damage coming out of Telena. And she is
Yeah, Telena.
9 right now with one item completed.
I think Telena just needs to play safe in the backline and just use her first skill for damage, just to not get caught in the Murad. Telena is going to survive.
Life's but a dream.
Yeah, if the Telenas is able to get to the late game, I think the red side has pretty good chance of winning the tournament, considering that they have two proper tanks. Okay, the
Exactly.
Arthur's ultimate was cancelled by Annette's ult.
That was a very close one. And it is going to back up.
A red team tower has been destroyed.
Okay, Telenas flashed. I don't know. I think that was a
The
panic
Telena,
flash.
yeah, that was an L9 flash right there.
Yeah. Okay, the Murad is doing whatever he can, but I don't think. Okay, I think this is a dead Liliana. Okay, that's a good
Okay,
block.
I don't know what happened. I think Ryoma took the
Yeah, the
for
Ryoma
him.
blocked that Tulen's ult for Liliana over there.
Yeah, exactly. It did like no damage. I was surprised. Anyways, this is I mean, it's still in top money. The Wisp is playing a
Okay,
little bit aggressive.
that's a
Something not you
beautiful
expect from him.
Diablo's ultimate, but I don't think it's good enough.
Yeah, I mean, Liliana overextended a lot. She did not respect the surround,
Yeah,
and I think this is going to be a dead Yebenet after a dead Selenas.
yeah.
Back to back 4 kills for the blue team. That is not looking. That's not hot. That's not what the red team wants. They just want to farm up and scale, but the blue team is over aggressive, so they are trying to push up any chances of a comeback. You can see the goal lead is already more than 6,000. So, uh, and they're focusing on down the DS
Dark.PM.
so fast.
I still think that the red side has a better team composition compared to the blue side, but they are not executing it well. Like if they group up for 5v5 team fights after the DS buff expires, I think they still could have a chance, but like they are just falling behind in the gold as well.
A red team
Yeah,
tower
that's
has
true.
been
That's true. They are
destroyed.
falling behind. Gold department. I mean,
A
in the
red
end,
team
gold is what
tower has
matters because
been
gold gets you
destroyed.
items. The DS buff is going to help a lot in dishing out more damage from the Murad as well. You can see a very good placement of this one just to zone out the enemies from the top.
That Murad is doing a lot of work in the back line.
I mean, I honestly feel that the Arthur is not able to make his
A
presence in the
red
map
team
being
tower
felt.
has
Like
been
he's just
destroyed.
trying to be annoying tank at most, but he's not able to be that frontline bruiser which he's supposed to be.
A red team tower has been destroyed.
Evidence is tanking so much damage right now from the blue side. It's actually crazy.
Okay, that was a beautiful
Okay, good.
combo.
That's late game Wisp right there for you. The Wisp is playing out of his fucking mind right now. He has the most gold in the game right now. With already 3.5 items, I think this Wisp is dominating as well as the Murad. Don't forget the Murad.
And I think Annette has done a good job. Like she has 15%, 15 out of the you can say 80% kill participation already there. So that's a GG.
Yeah, 85%. Yeah, definitely 15 kills out of those.
Yeah.
That's definitely a very convincing win from the blue side.
Yeah. Now let's talk about the post-match analysis. So Kaz, what's your take up for this match? Yeah, I think like Kaz is busy somewhere. So like during this time, I would like to thank our sponsor Bureau Times and our other sponsors such as the fucking Nightmare, Noobrat and Z for sponsoring the tournament. A big shout out to these guys. Now talking about the match schedule, our next game is between Team Fragments versus Team MSG.
I'm extremely sorry, but my Wi-Fi is acting up right now. So yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. So Kaz, just try to just look for that next game lobby.
Yeah, wait. Okay, the next game lobby is currently made. Rath has invited me, so we're in a lobby. We're just waiting for the players to join. Uh, did you lower the game volume?
Yeah, I have loaded it now. I have kept it at like 40% or 50%.
All right, chat. Please tell in the game in the chat if you're able to hear a little less of the volume. We're trying to make it a pleasurable experience. We already tried to make it full screen as much possible as we can. So yeah, we are obviously in for any criticisms or anything.
There's Riplov
Okay, so
Aurora. He's saying that he can't hear you, Kaz.
yeah, Riplov. I got DC'd right now, like for 1 minute. So I guess it's
Yeah, I
that
think
part in the
yeah, exactly. Okay.
yeah.
So actually, I just got a message from the captain of Team Frag, and he said that he doesn't have one player. His one player is missing, and he had not registered any subs. So can you do anything about that, Kaz?
Um, I mean, if he has any extra player he wants to play, he wants to make what's it called? He want to call out. We can allow that for some time. Like it's only a matter of one player.
Okay. Okay, I'll text him the same.
But if it should be considered as a substitute, not in the main playing five.
Yeah, and I think the enemy team captain should also be told about this change, because like he has not officially registered any substitute, but if the enemy team captain gives him the permission to play with the new player, I think he can play. But there is a
Exactly.
condition
Because
that
it all
the
depends.
yeah
Yeah, we are the only hostess. We are trying to make it as fair as possible. So if the
and
enemy team captain
yeah
agrees with this,
yeah
we can allow it. Else it will be a forfeit for team FG.
yeah, but there's a condition that the player they're gonna take, he should not be part of any other teams in the tournament. So that's one
Yeah,
of the
that's
condition.
that's definitely true. So yeah, he has to bring out a unique player which can play for his team.
Yeah. So guys, if you're watching the stream and you're enjoying it, so please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share the stream so that we can have a good amount of viewership for our final game today, which is between Team Vilify and Team Rise of Kingdom.
Yeah, exactly. That match is hyped as fuck. Like personally, I want to comment it that no matter what happens. So yeah.
So like I got certain requests from some guys to commentate in Hindi for that particular game. What's
Yeah, I
your
got
take
that
on
as
that,
well.
Kaz?
Hindi commentary. I mean, we can do that as well, but let's just keep it English for this tournament. What do you say?
Yeah, sure. We'll stick to English. Like, obviously, it's easier for everybody to understand when we speak in English as compared to Hindi.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, I just got a response from the team captain of Team Frag, and like he said, he'll be able to arrange one more player. But I would like you, Kaz, to take care of things like if the enemy team is allowing, if the captain of enemy team allows this change, only then this match can take place.
Yeah,
Okay, as per the
definitely.
rules.
I will ask the enemy captain for this
Yeah.
regarding this matter.
Okay, I have texted the same to Vrat, who is one of the organizers and the sponsor as well.
Okay, so I've messaged the captain of MSD2. So let's see what he'll speak. Again, a very big congratulations to DHOLAKPUR 69 for winning a very convincing victory. They played very well, in my own opinion. Airstrike, I think they lacked the communication in the early game, during the early game, because
Yeah.
I was not able to see that kind of a map awareness regarding the objectives and stuff. I think they need to work on that more. So yeah.
Yeah, they almost kind of gave the red side a comeback opportunity, like that skirmish in the mid lane.
All right. So captain of MSD has allowed FG to bring one more player of their own. So
Okay, okay. Just Kaz, just tell me in advance the player of the name once he joins the lobby, so I can check the roster list. Okay, I'll have to make sure that that player is not playing for any other team that is taking part in the
all
tournament.
right, all right. I'll just message that.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so we got a donation today from Saurav Kumar, 20 rupees. So Saurav Kumar, if you're watching the stream, thanks a lot for your donation. It really means a lot. But just like we have moved, like if you could like, share, and subscribe the channel, that will be much better. Like you don't have to pay, you don't have to do any sort of donation on the channel. It's not mandatory, but please, if you're enjoying the stream and our commentary, do like and share.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Saurabh, for the donation. I know you donated it for VAT. I think he's a friend or something, or
Oh,
maybe he's fan. But yeah, thanks a lot. You guys don't need to donate anything. We just want just to make the stream healthy for all of you and entertaining for sure. Talk to Wrath. I think all the players. Only one player is missing.
I think that is pretty much the last player from Team Frag that the captain has just invited in the absence of one of his players.
Yeah. So I'm gonna invite you to the lobby right now.
Sure. Let me just reconfirm again, once again, because we're on the stream.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, these guys are spamming. I'm Telugu. Lol. I know Telugu. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'll have to use Google Translate too. Okay.
Um,
Okay, our
wait,
organizer is, you know, he has some
yeah,
good communication
I,
skills. To be honest, yeah. Okay.
yeah. I mean, I think
Oh,
Rat has told me before that he is from Kerala.
okay, okay. Let's just try to read what he has written. Okay, register Chetvara Kalikan Ipopu Patulu. Patulu is a character in like
Yeah, yeah.
Chota
That sounds
Bheem.
horrible. I'm not even gonna try it. Yeah,
That's pretty lame to be honest.
it's better.
Yeah, it's better not to try it again.
Exactly. Okay, Shubham Bhardwaj for the 20 rupees donation. Thanks a lot for supporting the stream. We really appreciate it, bro. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. So we are apparently just waiting for one more player for Team FG.
There's a comment from app developer. No target ban in matches so far. Stupid players. Do some basic strategy planning. Look at player profiles. Yeah, I wanna say that yeah, if you're playing a tournament, it's a crucial part to scout for your for the favorite picks of your for your opponents. Because if you give them their one trick pony champion, like the one trick champion, then it's going to be pretty difficult for you in team fights and in the match overall.
Yeah, definitely. Wait, can you please kick this guy, Replo?
Yeah, I think I'm not. I don't have that power. I think no, I don't have that power.
Yeah, Raj, please kick this guy.
And if he keeps coming again, then we can just disqualify him for one game because he knows it's a tournament going on, and I don't know why he's interrupting it.
Yes, definitely. I mean, that's a very unprofessional behavior from his.
Exactly.
Because I know his team name as well. He's, I think he's even the captain of the team allegiance.
Okay.
That's very unprofessional coming from.
Yeah. So guys, we are just waiting on the last guy.
Yeah, so let's hope.
Okay.
Okay, the lobby has expired.
Okay.
Holy
Okay,
shit.
we'll give them just one more lobby time.
Yeah, I mean, if the fifth member doesn't come, we have to disqualify this. Reading the comments, EXD पेन का असली नाम रोमी लामा फाइनली रिवील मुझसे पूछ लेते भाई हमें पता था पहले से ही एक साल पहले से पता है
There's a guy
Prem
saying.
Kumar okay Prem Kumar is in chat
Actually, guys, so Payne came online today. I played a couple of games with him, and he told me that he's about to hit the top of leaderboards in Dota 2. So the server was basically down, so that's why he came to back to AV to play a couple of games, and I think that's pretty much it.
yeah exactly I mean it's a good thing like he's improving so much in the MOBA community right
Yeah, I think he's a very talented player. I think he's one of the in-game shot callers, if I'm not wrong, and I think playing around along with him was what do you say? Like,
Yeah, I mean, playing alongside was a very joyful experience. I mean,
yeah,
surely, yeah, there were some ups and downs, but yeah, I mean, overall, he's a very talented, and I think he's one of the best players we have in MOBA community right now. Comparing of all the games like Mobile Legends, he was a very good player in Mobile Legends. Obviously, being the global one, Moscow
yeah.
for some time, and I think in Arena of Valor he has already shown how good he was along with XP Gaming. So, yeah, I think he will definitely excel in the gaming community anywhere he goes.
Yeah, I think he's one of a kind when it comes to gaming and like when it comes to competitive gaming.
Exactly.
So,
So we have all the players right now. I'm just going to do a ready check for both the teams.
okay, don't forget to invite me in lobby. Lol.
Okay, not in the. Oh, fuck. Always see
Okay.
the two, and I think it's you, but it's Rat. I forget sometimes.
Okay, then I would have gone for a custom or maybe a classic game if you guys would have missed me.
Yeah, well, definitely. You could have even invited me. We could play a custom after this.
Yeah, sure, we could go custom, but I think it will be pretty difficult for me to play from emulator. I don't know the settings and control.
Blue team's turn
Okay.
to
All
pick.
right. So the match has finally begun. The pick and draft phase is here. Coming to the first pick, FG Miracle. I mean
Red
FG.
team's
Basically, Team
turn
Okay.
FG
to
is going
ban.
to have the first pick. They are banning the Batman. All
Blue
right,
team's
and then
turn
Alistair
to
Ban
ban.
comes from the
Okay.
red side.
Okay.
I mean, so far, to be honest, this is looking like
Red
kind of
team's
a
turn
kind of
to
a what's it
ban.
called target ban here because Batman and Alistair. All right.
Okay, guys, just look for the
Blue
stream if the
team's
voice
turn
is
to
now better.
ban.
Okay, if the in-game volume has been lowered or not. Just try to rectify that.
Red team's turn to
Yeah,
ban.
definitely. I'm gonna ask the chat because they are better
Okay.
critics than me.
Okay, we have a Ignis ban which is already a perma ban champion. So talking about the bans, I think these are pretty weird bans from both the
Blue
teams.
team's turn
I
Agreed. I mean, that's just the Ignis ban is like a waste of a ban. To be honest, they could have banned Jinnar instead. Elsu is open, guys. Elsu is
Okay, Elche
open.
is open for the first time in the tournament. I don't think either the team
Yeah.
has a Elsu player in it, but let's see.
Red team's
Okay,
turn
that's a
to
First
pick.
is the locking
Slims.
slims. All right, that's definitely questionable. But let's see what's the game plan.
I think this entire match is gonna be questionable.
To pick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
okay.
going to be an L9 special, I guess.
I think okay,
So,
we see a Victor, sorry. I'm kind of a League of Legends player, so I am confusing between Richter and Victor. But okay, it's Richter and with okay.
Red team's
That's
okay,
turn
Victor
to
and
pick.
Arthur
Arthur.
in the same team.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, we just saw Slim switching to the punish spell. I think Slim is gonna go for the jungle role.
yeah, that's possible. That's a very high possibility. Coming to the red side, they are going to pick the Gilder and Flash.
Okay.
Blue team's
Two,
turn to
one
pick.
is a heavy magic damage bruiser, and another is assassin. So both have magic damage, which are good
Yeah.
because the team lacked magic damage.
And
Coming
we
to the blue side, they're going to pick.
see a Zenial being hovered. I don't know if he's gonna lock
Red
it in or
team's
not. Okay, he
turn to
does.
pick.
Okay, this is the first Xenial of a
Yeah.
tournament right now. Xenial, I think people are very underrated about the Xenial pick. Xenial and Max are very good offenses with the global ultimates. I
Yeah.
mean, we used the strategy all throughout the AOV Sword Championship as well.
Yeah, this match is going to be pretty interesting because we see a Flash, we see a Gilder, and we see a Zenial. All three unique
But
picks.
I
10
think the most
seconds
funny part
remaining.
about this is that Elsu is open and nobody picked Elsu. That's actually
Even Jinnah was open, but none of the teams decided to go for it. I don't know why, but let's see.
exactly.
Okay, this game is going to be pretty interesting to see. One side has gold borders, 4 gold, 1 silver border. I think
I
that
mean,
doesn't
it's
matter. That
rank
doesn't.
doesn't actually matter anymore
Yeah.
because there's no rank for like almost
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
6 months now. There's no rank, so yeah.
Yeah.
That's a classic Indian mom.
Just a second. Okay. Okay.
हाँ हाँ कोई नहीं.
Okay, so we enter the loading screen and the Gilder is stuck at 30% for some reason.
Probably going to have to pause the stream for him. I mean, pause the match.
Yeah, we'll have to see for that. I
I'm just gonna light up a cigarette right now.
Okay, you didn't have to mention that on stream, to be honest.
Oh yeah, fuck,
Welcome
sorry,
to
my bad.
Arena of
So the match has already started.
Yeah, the match has
Get
started,
ready.
and
Minions will be deployed
I don't
in
think there
5
will be any
seconds.
strategy coming out, to be honest. Okay, Kaz, I think you
Prepare
have the
to
option to pause as
engage.
well, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, sure, I will pause it.
Both the teams have one disconnected players. So I don't think like I have a gut feeling that this game is not going to be a complete stomp. This game is gonna
Yeah,
last around 20 minutes or something like that. I have a feeling.
yeah, I think the players are almost at the same skill level, so you can call it one of a kind fair match in this tournament in the round of 32 for first time.
True.
So yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see. I think some decent gameplay this time. I mean, gameplay as in like decent. What's it called?
Yeah.
No storms incoming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got the sense of sarcasm in that line. So yeah.
No, no, I'm actually. I'm, a- I have left
Okay.
L9 quite a while ago. Yeah.
I think if the players reconnect, they will be able to resume the game on their own. We'll give them.
No, no, it's a spectator poll, so I think only spectators are allowed to. Let's check if the Gilder is back.
Gilder
Okay, the
is,
Gilder is moving.
but
Yeah.
okay, Natalia is moving as well. Wow, what a synergy! What a synergy!
Yeah, I think, yeah, this match is completely synergized. Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally balanced in every
Yeah,
aspect.
this is the one of the fairest match you will find in this tournament, I guess. So let's see. The Natalia is going to make it in time, so she's not going to lose any experience in the mid lane.
We see a Richter is hiding in the bush, but the experience has been taken away from the Natalia because of that.
Yeah, definitely. And we can see the Flash is missing experience because he didn't last hit the mid. And Butterfly is doing a buff to buff clear, so that's interesting.
Okay.
Slims is full clearing the jungle, and other lanes are simply competing. The Richter is making a roam towards the bot side. Should be potential 2v2 if the Wisp walks up.
Yeah. Okay, just keep an eye on the live chat, okay? If if the voice and the sound is like it's synergized or not.
Yeah, let me ask the chat again. They're not replying to motherfuckers.
So the game is pretty much even, guys, just as I predicted. Okay, the goal lead is also even.
Yeah, the goal league is very even as you can get. Uh, Now it's
Okay,
just
they are,
they're trying to make simple roams coming towards the bot side. The Slims is, I mean, the Wisp.
okay,
All right, a very good knockback with the Baldi. The Slims is unfortunately going to miss his spear, and the Wisp stun is going to connect. There's a Richter and Arthur. Arthur is going to die for the first blood, and the Flash is also probably okay. The Flash, nice escape. So it's a overall 1-for-0 trade on the red side. So I think that is a very what's it called advantage for the red side. You can see the gold lead has little bit shifted around 0.5k difference right now, and the Xenial and the Gilder fighting for the Vision Turtle. I mean, not
it's a
turtle,
visual
Vision
bird.
Crab.
It's not
Yeah,
even
the
a
Vision
crab.
Crab. I'm
Okay,
so used to the ML things because I was playing
yeah.
ML a lot. Forgot all this.
Okay, the Abyssal Dragon has spawned, but none of the teams has shown any interest towards that objective. So I think it's gonna. This game is gonna go 20 minutes. What are your predictions, Kaz? I think we should do a
Uh,
betting on the same. Like how long this game is gonna last.
yeah, I mean, I don't think they even realize there's a dragon on the map, so I don't know what is the
Just
game
see
plan.
how they are hugging the turret. This is called playing to the safest level as possible, as much as possible.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, even the gangs are very lackluster. They're not trying to gank or anything. So, uh,
Okay, I would like to ask our comment section, guys. Just comment down below how, as per you, like how long will is this game going to last, as per you? So the guy who gives the right prediction is gonna get a skin worth 280 vouchers from my side. If your prediction is
oh, is it
100%
true?
accurate, yeah, it's true, it's true. I'm putting a skin on the line for this prediction. So
Okay,
guys,
okay. All right, that's Pog. So the chat can definitely answer.
yeah,
I think finally the Abyssal Dragon was being taken for the butterfly, but it got
I think it's
interrupted by
going
the
to
Slims.
reset. It's going to reset.
Yeah. So currently we're seeing Slims and Butterfly farming it out. Probably it's going to be like one of those 15 minutes farm game, and then a stupid team fight happens and the other team wins. So yeah, definitely going to be a 20 minutes game.
Yeah, we'll have to see how it goes because the gold lead is, you can say, pretty much even despite the red side getting the first blood.
Yeah. So currently, I mean, both the sides are not fighting. You can see both the Wisp and the Baltimore are hugging turret. Uh, they're not even going out of the way to farm.
Yeah,
Same in the top side, the Xenial is getting outpushed by the Gilder.
I think that Richter has been
Mid,
hiding in that bush for like a minute or more than that.
yeah, I think they're planning something big here. The next 21, 9/11 is going to happen soon. Uh,
Yeah, that could be a possibility. Seeing the way they are moving in the map. Okay, the flash steals the jungle camp from the Slims. I think the Slims will be like, FF go next.
yeah, the Sim is definitely tilted on that.
Okay,
Probably going to his buff now. I mean, to be honest, I don't see any sort of fighting, unlike the other matches we have seen.
I think they are playing it League of Legends style, just farming it out in the 20 minutes mark, and then they're gonna see who gets caught and who is able to kill.
Yeah, I mean, that could
So
be a strategy in its own right. It's not always the wisest choice to fight. Yeah, definitely.
I
Let's see
think
what's
they
going
are
to happen.
aiming for.
Okay, the
Okay,
Slim
there's a
Spear
fight
is going.
commence.
Unfortunate that it connects to a flash.
Okay,
He's just going to
the
ultimate.
guy jumps
Okay, the
in.
butterfly coming in hot. I think it's going to be a kill. So finally, okay, the butterfly is doing a lot of damage, and the Zenith ult is going to come through. I don't think it was necessary, but I think it was definitely a good choice in case the Natalia died.
Okay,
They're gonna jump up on the butterfly, but she's just gonna dodge everything and fight her
okay.
way out back
I
to
feel like
safety.
saying, look at the class, look at the moves, butterfly. What was that?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Butterfly is the fake of AOV right now.
Okay, we see a heal coming out of Baldum. I don't know why, but
Okay, a lot of people in the chat are commenting. Most are saying 15 minutes, or some are even saying 18 and 17 minutes. So let's see what will be the final game time, and
yeah,
the one which was closest will get the.
not the closest. I asked for the accurate, like the one who gives the accurate match timing. That guy will get a skin from my side. Not the closest. You
Okay,
have to be
okay,
accurate
it's
on
not
your
the
prediction.
closest guy.
Yeah.
It like accurate like down to the second.
No, you can like if somebody says 20 minutes and it ends at 20:55, then it's still counted. And
Alright, guys, you already heard the Blastoise who's giving away the skin, so it's his. So whatever he says. Coming back to the match, I don't see any other fights happening. The Abyssal Dragon is finally taken by the red side, so I think the red side is proving to be a little bit better.
yeah, we see at almost a 3000 gold lead for the red side, and they are ahead in the kills section as well.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what this Wisp and Baldam are trying to do by hugging the turret for the entirety of the time instead of roaming. I think the Baldam can roam towards the mid lane and make some pressure on the map, but he's deciding not to. Okay, now he's moving.
Okay, the Baldum is finally trying to be the observer that he should have been from the start. So
Yeah.
we will see what is going to happen. The Wisp probably going to get caught out. Never mind, he's
Okay,
just
the
gonna
Richter
flash.
is going ham. The Flash missing his ultimate.
Flash missing his ultimate and his second skill consequently, and the Slims is going to miss his. That's a very questionable ulti from the
I
Wisp.
think this
There
is the
was only one target.
closest and equal game that we're gonna see in the entire
Yeah,
tournament.
definitely. This is like Arbitrary versus XD Gaming of this tournament.
Yeah.
As close as you can get. Okay, okay. Finally, the Flash is going to overextend a lot and gets ultimated by the Arthur. He is going to die, so that's a good
Okay,
kill
the
for the
butterfly is
blue
going
side.
in.
Butterfly is, yeah, Butterfly
Okay.
questionable, but yeah, she definitely killed the
The Natalia
Natalia
over there,
1v5.
yes. Yeah. So that's pretty interesting to
That's
see. The game is dead even, I should say. That was a very good start
yeah.
from the Slims, and that will lead to another kill.
Okay, a lot of fighting going on the bot side. The tower will fall off. Except this should not be the first tower, as the Gilder is has taken the first tower for the red team.
Yeah, on the
The
top
second
tower.
A
Abyssal
red
Dragon
team
has
tower
stopped.
has
I
been
mean, has spawned
destroyed.
right now, and the Gilder is proving to be at a much better advantage than the Xenial at the moment.
If you see closely, like this butterfly has the highest gold in the game, 5.8k.
Yeah, the butterfly is power farming as well, so definitely she is proving to be an asset for her team. The second, what you call Abyssal Dragon, is going to be taken by the blue team. So the goal difference is really very minimal. I mean, it's only like 300 or 400 goal difference. So we can ignore that. We can call it definitely, as you said, it's the most dead even game we have seen a tournament so far.
Yeah.
I mean, it's already like 10 minutes, and by now I guess teams like
Okay,
will be.
that was a pretty clutch combo coming from the blue side, and the Zen ultimate will be used to heal up the team members.
Okay, Butterfly. I think this
Okay,
is the
this is a
pentakill for the
cleanup.
blood.
This is a
Like
cleanup.
she's already taken the 2 kills, 3 kills,
This
triple
should
kills
be a
for the
cleanup.
Butterfly.
Okay.
Holy shit!
Holy shit.
Holy
Okay,
shit!
give it to him.
Double kill.
Okay, Gilder. Okay, Zenel will be able to escape. I think that was a triple kill at
Triple
least.
kill.
I think that was a quadra kill. I don't know who took the last kill on the.
Okay,
Yeah,
look
that
at
was a
this.
triple kill. Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
But
That
I
was
Blue
actually
team
very
tower
clutch.
has been
Yeah.
destroyed. A
I
blue
think
team tower
all
has
the
been
guys who
destroyed.
predicted 17 or 18
A
minutes, I
blue
think they are
team
in danger
tower
over
has
here.
been destroyed.
Yeah, I mean, there was I think one comment 14 minutes. I guess that is the accurate answer. But
Let's see. Anything can happen. To be honest, I think this game can go even 25 minutes plus. We'll have to see and look forward.
yeah, the finally the enraged Abyssal Dragon is. So it's going to be given the buff is being given to the butterfly, so she
Okay,
can
we see a fight in the
1v5 in the top. A lot of action going on. I mean, the Baldam legit rolled his own flash.
Okay, butterfly
He
is going
ulted,
in
so
hot.
the
Like a
flash,
double kill for the butterfly. Okay, the Zenny will get it.
almost a triple kill.
Double kill.
Okay, the Xenial ult saving
Yeah, that was a
the what's
pretty
it called?
Double
Holy
smart ult
kill.
from the Xenial, like trying to give the the armor that you get from the ultimate
Triple
plus the
kill.
healing when the Xenial lands. So
Yeah,
that's
the
pretty good.
damage reduction as well as the
Shut
healing. I
down.
mean, that came in very much. So Richter got the shutdown on Butterfly, so he should be having a little bit more advantage. Although the Butterfly is still having the highest farm in the game, 10.2k, already completed 4 items. So yeah, she is a monster, right? The Wisp, alright, coming in hot, almost killing the.
I have a feeling that this game is going to go 20 minutes plus, considering the way they're focusing the objectives and stuff like that. The Dark Slayer is on, is still on.
Yeah, it's still on, and it's probably going to be on as well for a
Yeah,
lot of
it's
time.
gonna stay alive for the like another 5 to 10 minute mark. Let's see.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the butterfly is being shown. She's openly killing the sentinel, so she is going back to her jungle instead of trying to get vision. But the Baldum here should actually grow some balls and try to get vision for his team, I guess. But he's
Yeah.
not doing it.
Okay, we see a team fight happening. The Natalia was pretty much dead even before the team fight started.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the Tanya. I mean, the butterfly is going in and just trying to assassinate all the squishy targets, and she's also zoning out the Slims from the back lines. Slims has to run away. The Xenial ult was wasted on already a dead member after she
Oh,
died.
okay.
Oh!
Spear coming out the flames.
Oh my god, but did you see the butterfly? Okay, she is
Yeah,
doing a
she
lot of
hit pretty
damage.
much
She even
also.
got the smite kill. And okay,
I don't know why Baldam is tanking so many towers, but okay,
A blue
she'll
team
survive.
tower has been
yeah, I
destroyed.
mean, Brandon is a very tanky hero, as well as like his items make him like his item power spike is those defense he gets from the what's it called his first skill and stuff. Like it's really helps him tank the turret shots a lot.
But
As well as they're talking about assassins. I don't think there are any good assassins on the side of blue team, which the red side is taking a very like advantage of it. Like they're completely harassing and dominating the Slims. The butterfly is one-shotting the Slims currently, so Slims has to play from a very far angle, a very far side, while the Wisp is allowed to free hit. So let's. I think they are going to slowly move towards the Dark Slayer. Find
the butterfly is all is already full build and has the highest goal in the game. I think nobody from the blue side is even close to the goal that the butterfly is carrying. So I think they should have gone for the Dark
exactly.
Slayer throughout all this time. But I don't. They are positioning around the Dark Slayer, but they're not trying to start it. I don't know why. The butterfly is hiding in the bush just above the Dark Slayer pit.
Yeah, and you can see how much damage the builder from
Okay,
his second skill.
I think
Okay, the
that was a
butterfly
bad
is
trade.
doing.
Yeah,
Shut
but
I
down.
mean, it's a trade.
yeah.
Yeah, it was a trade for a jungler versus jungler, so I don't think both the teams can do the what's called dark stay anymore.
I feel like if the blue side is somehow able to take butterfly first in the team fight, I think they can win a team fight because most of the gold from the red side is on the butterfly. We'll have to see.
Exactly, and you can see the flash. Okay, he misses his first kill.
Okay, he's dead.
He is gonna die, but you can already see the Gilder is doing so much damage and the CC coming from him. This was a very good combination of Gilder ult and Flash ult, by the way, a combo which they can do.
Do you
I
think
think
they
this should
will?
be a game win.
I think they can defend it. Yeah, the slims have spawned. I think they can defend.
That was a very troll flash coming from the west. There was nothing hitting, but the Slims is finally being allowed. I mean, free hit, but he's not doing enough damage just because his items are incomplete. He has no what's it called armor PS. I mean, that is a very poor build from the Slims. Um,
Yeah.
and I don't know what
He
he's
has made an
building, to be
item,
honest.
Death Sickle. I don't know why he's going for that item. I think he should have gone for some armor PS or maybe some better options.
I think Death Sickle is a good item against Butterfly. Should not one shot, but I think he should have gone instead of the what's it called the slick sting.
Yeah.
And instead of slick sting, he should have made a claim sanctity as the last item. Let's hope he is making a Muramasa at least. The dark stare is being secured by the red team. So
Okay, so
a
all the
props to the
guys that
butterfly.
Yeah, all the guys that must have commented 17 minutes or 18 minutes must be like pretty eager that the game ends because we are closing that mark.
Exactly. But wait, what happens when there's a competition between like guys versus at the
Okay.
same time?
Yeah, I
Who
think.
gets it?
Yeah, I think then there will be a 1v1 between those two guys, and the winner of that 1v1 will get the skin. That's pretty simple.
Double kill.
Yeah, that's totally up to you, I guess. I'm not
Yeah.
interested in, but we can do one thing. The guy who said it first, right? The timing.
Yeah, we can do. I think that's a much better
Your
option to be
team
honest.
tower
That
has been
I
destroyed.
Exactly.
was I was trying to give the skin away in a N-line style, like like
Okay, okay. We can say I think this is going to end
Blue
now
team
at
tower
the
has been
17-minute mark.
destroyed.
I've seen a lot of people commenting 17 minutes. It's exactly going to end at
okay.
17
Yeah, exactly
and
17
1
minutes.
minute.
Okay.
Ace.
Okay, Kaz. Just let us know what's your take on the post-match analysis.
And yeah, to be honest, I don't want to do this. Very, it was the jungle difference. To be honest, the butterfly outperformed. The butterfly completely took over the map as well as Goldem. The Ball is not doing very good, although he has 10 assists, but he should have been more proactive instead of being a reactive pussy under the tower. But yeah, so what do you think is the take on?
I think like I won't say like I said it is a dead even game that we have seen in the tournament so far. Now coming to the itemization of Slim, like you mentioned, he should have made some sort of a armor piece because they have a Gilder and a Baldam on the opposite side. Also coming
Yeah,
to the Arthur, I think there was no need for him to make that support item. To be honest, like he could have gone for other options, a proper armor because they had a butterfly that was going, and I think like making that Madeline Troy was not a good option. I think he could have
agree.
gone.
I think yeah, the main issue is Slip's not item build that he should have probably built. Never mind, I think it's because from the side of red team. Team FG lost this unfortunately, and MSG2 are the winners. So moving on to the next match, I will invite you once the the
Yeah,
players are connected in the lobby, so you can just do the sponsor thing.
yeah, sure.
Yeah,
So guys, first of all, thanks to everyone for tuning in for our live stream for the round of 32. I would like to thank our sponsors Burok Times for sponsoring the tournament, and the also the prize pool. The entire prize pool for the tournament is 5500 bucks. The first position is gonna get 2200 bucks. The second position are gonna get 1600 bucks. The third position will get 1000 bucks, and the fourth position will get 700 bucks. Apart from Burok Times, I would like to thank our sponsors for the tournament, Vishal Tanwar, fucking nightmare for 2000 bucks, Amal S, Noobrats, who also sponsored with 2000 bucks, and Suraj Rai Z, who sponsored the tournament with 1500 bucks. So a big shout out to these guys.
yeah, definitely. Talking about the upcoming match. Okay, by the way, section, a lot of people are saying I said 70 minutes. We'll just do what's it called after the stream is uploaded. We'll just do a live chat. What's it called again? A recheck, and we will definitely contact the person who was who has told 70 minutes for the first time in the chat. So it will be completely depending if you told the timing of the match like before the other guys. So the first one to say 17 has actually uh,
Mm.
cut short.
UK just got a message from the captain of Rise of Kingdom, and he says like Team Rise of Kingdom is withdrawing from the tournament. I don't know why.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. What the fuck? That. Okay. That's very annoying. Team Rise of Kingdom is withdrawing from tournament.
Yeah.
I think, guys. I think I'm gonna talk to this. I'm gonna talk to Rio 2 and see what happened. So, Blast, just carry on with the stream. I'll just be right back.
Yeah, sure. Just carry on. Okay, guys. So like we'll have to see. Like I see, like just like Cass said, there were a lot of comments saying 17. So we'll have to see. The guy who commented 17 first will definitely be the winner of the skin giveaway, and the skin will be given to that guy. So So like guys, our next game for today, like I'll let you know. Wait. So our next game for today is between Team White Walkers and Team Brothers Trinity. I think Wrath is just making the lobby for that. Okay, I'll just read the comments from the live stream for now. Okay, cut off by debut game. I was the first one. Lol. Thanks for the skins. App developer is saying that he was the first one to comment. We'll have to see. We'll have to do a recheck once the live stream has been uploaded on the channel, and then we'll watch the stream with the live chat option enabled. Let's see. Okay. So no, let me check it again. 24, 25, 22. App developer 17. Okay. I see app developers saying 17 Ichigo. Okay, let me just scroll up and see who was the first guy to say 17, because the game ended exactly at 17 minutes or 17:05 if I'm not wrong. Audible sound. Okay. 24 was the first comment. 25, 22, 25, 17. Okay, app developer was the first guy. Okay, I'll just post it to him. So guys, we are just setting up lobby. Okay, I'll join the lobby, guys. Okay, the both of the teams are almost here, so we'll have to wait for Kaz.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah,
Am I audible?
yeah, you are audible.
Yeah, so I just talked to the captain of Team Rise of Kingdom, and I think there's some lack of motivation slash they feel like so they are going to give up. What's called they're going to forfeit the. So I think we don't need to make the lobby. I mean, he has confirmed it with me personally.
Okay,
He's just going to forfeit. So there is going to be no match between Vilify and Rise of Kingdom. I think Vilify is automatically promoted to the next round because their opponent forfeit.
okay,
Yeah, I mean that is a very disappointing news. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. It's totally up to them.
okay. Just wait. I'll have to fix something. Okay. We'll have to see how that goes. So I think people were pretty much curious about that match. Like they were rooting for the match. Like they were pretty anxious and curious to see that match. But I don't think that's gonna happen anymore.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's very unfortunate. I mean, I personally want that match as well. I want to see because I know both of the teams personally. Like we both know. I mean, both of the team players, the playing members. So wanted to see like just for the whole time. Yes, but apparently that's not going to happen.
Yeah. So that's pretty sad, right? So as per you, like, is there any specific reason why that team Rise of Kingdom is backing off from the match?
Yeah, exactly. Uh,
Like, do you have
Alright,
any
so
special, like, do you have any insight about that? Like, why are they
Blue
forfeiting from the
team's
match?
turn to ban.
I mean, the only thing that was told to me by the captain was that they're not motivated right now to
Red team's
feel like the
turn to
rotations have
ban.
gotten a lot worse than they were
Blue
earlier.
team's
So
turn to
Okay.
ban.
I guess you can say they were scared in some ways of losing, so they didn't want to play at all. I mean, that's their choice. I'm not going to comment anything else than that.
Okay. So we are
Red
in the
team's
pick and ban
turn
phase
to
of the
ban.
lobby of the game, and Wukong and Quilin has been banned from the blue side as of now, and the Telenas has been banned from the red side.
Blue team's turn to
Yeah,
ban.
and Elsu and Telena's back coming from the red. So finally, an Elsu ban. Jinnah is still not banned, so we can hope to see that one incoming soon, or probably picking up as well.
Red team's
Zana's ban
turn
being
to
hovered and
ban.
locked down. So I mean, what do you think? I'm not seeing the potential good junglers right now, like Zephys. I mean, I've not seen a single Zephys game right
Blue team's
Yeah,
turn to
I
pick.
think the teams that we have spectated so far, I think they are not focusing on the draft that much. I think they are going for the comfort picks. So we'll have to just wait and see when we see a
Exactly.
guy who is comfortable in playing Zephys or any other flexible junglers. Because all we have seen is like Murad. Like Murad has been the most played
Red
jungler if
team's
I'm not
turn
wrong.
to pick.
Yeah, definitely. Murad, and as well as Nims, I guess.
Yeah. So
Wukong is also pretty up there. Anyways, now first picking the wild, which is probably the next best option you can get in lane when Telnas is banned at the
Blue
moment.
team's turn
The
to pick.
Balder and Kriknak being picked. I mean, Kriknak is also another one of those junglers we haven't seen much. I mean, we saw in like one or two games on the first day of round of 32, but after that we're not seen at all. All
yeah.
right, a spicy Nakroth and Arun pick. So,
Yeah.
what are your thoughts on Nakroth personally as a jungler?
Red
I
team's
think
turn to
the
pick.
way the jungle clear is pretty good on Nakroth, and the way like the skills are pretty decent, and like the Nakroth is the sort of a jungler that can create a lot of impact on the game right from the word go. So Nakroth is just like
Yeah, definitely.
like that sort of a jungler.
Blue
The
team's
first
turn to
Joker.
pick.
Okay. Joker game we
Okay.
are seeing for the first time. I think that this marksman was forgotten, I guess. Like, we have not seen a
Yeah.
single Joker yet in the tournament, right?
Yeah. This is the first Joker that is being played in the tournament.
Yeah, I mean, this was my main champion back in. I still personally think
Red
he's very
team's
strong
turn to
if
pick.
you can hit those skill shots for the first kill. But
Yeah.
I think the teams are not able to make comps around the around this marksman anymore.
Yeah.
And Maganga and Wonder Woman being picked as well.
I now
So
coming to the marksman topic, I think Joker is not a viable pick versus Telenas in the lane, but I think Joker can easily one shot a Violet.
okay, the comments are saying Zeph. I think yeah, definitely. I think I remember. I think it was the Weed Smokers, the team Weed Smokers, I guess, which we saw the first. But
Ten
I don't remember
seconds
being picked
remaining.
often. So that's why I said that. Anyways, back to the team compositions. Which one would you think has much more advantage in the early game and in the late game as well?
I think in the early game, the blue side is gonna have a much better impact. Like I said, a Nakroth is a kind of a jungler that can create impact from the word go. But if the game goes on, I think if the wallet is not able to scale properly, I think it's gonna matchup will be favorable for the red side.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Arum, I think I personally like a good Arum can definitely be for the opponent junglers because she perma invades the fuck out of any jungler. She's very annoying to deal with, especially in the early game. So definitely, I would say early game there's some domination from the expected to be coming from the blue side. Talking about the late game as well, we can see the violet scales very heavily in the late game as well. So there is some late game security on the side of blue team as well. But I think early game we should not dismiss Richter as well as Kriknak on the red side. What do you think?
I think like early game, yeah, Kriknak and Richter is pretty good. Obviously, in the early game, I think he should be able to win the lane versus the Wonder Woman, but we'll have to see for that. But I think like if the game goes till the mid game, if in a team fight the Kriknak and the Joker are
Welcome
able to
to
kill the
Arena
Violet
of
or maybe
Valor.
another squishier member, I think
Get ready.
I'm still
Minions
in
will be
favor of the
deployed
red side
in
when it
5
comes to draft.
seconds.
Okay, Kaz, I think you should pause. Okay.
Prepare to engage.
Yeah, he's back. I don't know what he's doing.
I'm heavily favoring the red side as per the team composition.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the. Let's see. Because I personally think if this Arum plays well, this game can
Okay,
towards the blue side. But I mean, it's more of a sustained damage because you can see Preta is more of a first damage with a first skill, and Maganga is a sustained utility damage kind of hero. So we'll see what would happen in the early game stages. You can see a big rotation coming from on the top side by the Joker and the Richter. They are going to spot out Wonder Woman and even holy shit, almost kill her, like 40% HP down.
I don't know why the Joker is missing the experience and the gold on the bot lane. Like I have seen like this trend has been seen previously as well. Like the marksmen are instead of going directly to the lane, they are hovering around mid lane. I don't know why.
Yeah, definitely. You can see. I mean, they are trying her own marksman, and Baldum is obviously right there from the get go. They're not trying to get a vision for the opponent junglers. They're just trying to babysit the marksman. So we can see a lot of focus on the bot lane again this time.
I think that they want that late game insurance that comes from Violet. If you know a fat Violet gets to the late game, obviously she's gonna do tons of damage.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you can already see Quick has hit gank. The Knockout is being spotted, but he is dashing around like a maniac right now, so the Quick Knack is not able to hit him. The Predator has come down for the rotation. It's 4 right now, and a very good knockback towards the Arum. That's for the
Okay,
target. He
this
should
game
be
is going to
looking.
be okay. The damage coming from the first kill of the
Holy
Joker.
Yeah, that's a lot of poke coming from a long range skill shot, data and Joker. So the heal has to be used by the Arum just to protect her AD carry. The
Yeah.
Abyssal Dragon is started, not started yet. Okay, they're just going to reset it and they're just rotating towards the mid lane.
Okay, there's a big
This
update
time,
coming up. Like, guys, I just got a message from Rio2 and he's saying that he's gonna play that game. And I don't know what he's doing.
wow,
Like
is oh yeah.
sometime
I mean,
yeah.
Devotee was
I think
stream
that's a
this for
game plan. I
me
think
too.
it's a game plan for the match, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I mean, probably another way of match. Let's just Uh, so currently, guys, the match is still scheduled to play. Rath, can you, if you're listening to on the stream, can you please inform Team Wilif that the match is still on?
Yeah, they already know about it. Like, VILIFY was also there when Rio2 made this announcement again that they're gonna play that game. So let's see.
All right, let's see. Let's just focus on the current match. Coming back to
I see that these teams are pretty heavily positioning around the objectives, which is a very unique thing to see. Like we haven't seen this thing in the tournament before, but these guys are giving a lot of preference towards the Abyssal Dragon, and they are rotating pretty well. In fact, the mid laners are also rotating for the Abyssal Dragon. So
yeah, definitely. I mean, you can see all are trying to vouch for that Abyssal.
yeah,
The Baldum doesn't have any vision, so he's still a tank. Okay, the Nakaroth is gonna jump towards the Joker. He's gonna get some poke. He's down to half HP.
okay, there's the first blood.
Blood.
That was a very spicy first blood coming from the Preta. Secured by the Knickknack, obviously. I mean, secured by the Preta, coming by the Knickknack. Thanks to the
Yeah.
Knickknack, and the Knickknack is out farming the opponent Nakaroth. I mean,
Okay,
so
there's a pretty good combo coming from Victor, and it is an equally matched by the Wonder Woman ultimate.
holy
Holy
shit!
shit, that combo! Okay.
Okay, I'm pretty sure the Violet is going to die. One ultimate,
Double
and
kill.
I think he's dead.
Yes!
Okay, that was GG.
Shit. Did you see that Richter coming in
I'm,
clutch
I'm
in
not.
that team fight? Then the Wonder
Double
Woman
kill.
countering the Richter's gameplay with her own ultimate, but then the Joker's damage with the first kill and the ultimate. Holy shit. Okay, and again.
Onslaught.
Okay, these guys are really putting this game on fire. Like, what should I say? Okay, that's the Abyssal Dragon secure.
Yeah, I mean, that's just for the blue team. Out of the question right now for the early game, I think the only the ganks by Nakaroth or the late game security provided by.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Like the red team is doing pretty good.
Okay, hi, I'm Kaz, big fan, so shout out. Okay, big shout out from my side.
Okay, Kaz, Vilify's captain is asking if they have to be on Discord through the entirety of the game, or they can leave after the pick and ban phase.
I already made it clear that they have to be just for the pick and ban. After that, it's their wish if they want.
Okay. So let's
Okay,
coming
Emo
back to the
Blade.
game. Okay, we're just coming back to the game.
Yeah, Bhusa, I was playing. Okay, apparently Ryoto just cooked up some stories. The Emo Blizz is still down to go, and so I think we are going to see a match between Rise of Kingdoms and Vilify as well. So that's very hyped up, guys. So don't just sleep right now. Another very good match is coming soon. As we can see for the current match, the Cricknack just trying to burst down the arm, but she obviously
Okay, we
is
see a
pretty tanky
2v1
right now.
happening in the top lane, and the Richter is going to die pretty much.
That this is some very good comebacks kind of strat.
I think
I
this
mean,
game is
if
going to be
the
highly competitive, if I'm not wrong. Like the way the things are going, it's not wrong to say that this game is going to be competitive and has been competitive since from the word go.
yeah, exactly. I mean, red side they are in the driving seat right now, but they don't need to be so much over aggressive that they keep on doing the same mistake over and over.
Yeah, this Joker is doing a lot of like the way he's using his first skill, like the accuracy on his first skill, and that's pretty good to see. While the blue team has started the Abyssal Dragon, the red team is all okay. The jungler for the red side and the mage is at the top of the map, so I think that will be a pretty easy secure for the blue side.
Yeah, the Barnum in the Barnum is late. The Joker is not missing a single snipe though, so that's a good thing
Yeah,
to see.
like the accuracy of this guy on Joker is pretty good.
Yeah, definitely.
This is going to be a
I
very,
don't
yeah.
think there. I think the lack of towers in this game is being very now. There's not been a single tower being taken by either of the team. So Nacroth is just trying to. Okay, the Nacroth is less than. Okay, if that hit, the ultimate hit by the Preta hit the Nacroth, I'm pretty
The
sure he would be dead.
yeah.
So nice dodge. The Preta is poking the fuck out of the Banganga. So they need to be very careful. They need to manhandle this Preta as soon as possible because she's dishing out so much DPS from such a far.
This Kiknak has 5,000 gold right now and he's the highest gold in the entire match. So okay, there's a fight happening in them. That's a pretty nice pull from Balda. Holy shit!
It was a very sick ult.
Okay, that's
Okay, the Preta is being hooked.
coming back from the Wonder Woman.
Yeah, Barnum is re-engaging and he is going to
Okay.
die as well. So that was a little bit stupid from the side of Bandam to go in again
Yeah.
just for an Aram, which is
Blue
a
team
very good
tower
time.
has been
I don't think that was a good thing.
destroyed.
Okay, the Richter is coming hot.
Red
The
team
Richter,
tower
okay,
has
the Aram is
been
dead.
destroyed.
Back to the Wonder Woman. She is splashed out. The okay, the
Okay, I
tower.
think the Kiknak
Wonder Woman.
dies. Kiknak dies, yes.
One more tower. Yeah, the
Double
Kickknack is
kill.
unfortunate.
This has been like a, you can
Shut
say the
down.
right word for this game would be competitive, and like the way both the teams are playing, like they are going toe to toe with each other.
Yeah, and you can see the Joker got out damaged but supposed to retreat. I think he is lagging a little bit because I don't.
Okay, the
Okay,
red
the red team
team
has
just
paused
paused the game. Yeah.
exactly. So currently, like, what's your prediction? Like, which team can win this match? Like, this game is definitely going late game. So at the pace it.
Yeah, just like I mentioned in the beginning of the match, like the Baldum passive skills with time and with armor. Okay, and like the Joker is gonna do a good amount of damage. The Kriknak is already pretty fat, and the Preta, holy shit, the damage that the Preta is putting on the Maganga. I think the Maganga is not even able to come close to Preta to land any of his skills. So I think the red side has a better team composition, like I said, and they are executing it much better as compared to the blue side. The Richter is AFK. Cass, can you pause? I think the Richter is AFK. Okay, he's back. He's back.
Uh,
He's back. He's
he's
back.
back. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that some of the so that's why they paused. But I hope fixed by. Currently, back to the match, we can see a lot of pressure being generated in the mid side of the red team. Okay, a lot of damage coming from the Violet. You can see one snipe, one first kill from the Joe, from the Violet is almost 70% health on, and we can already see the Kreknak power farming his own jungle. You can see his level lead is massive right now compared to other members, other players on the whole match. So that is a very good thing to note for the
I
Kreknak.
I think
So
both the
Kreknak is definitely.
teams. Yeah, I think that both the teams will try to contest this Abyssal Dragon or maybe the Dark Slayer even. We'll have to see how that goes.
Yeah, these are the better objectives because note that it is the enraged Abyssal Dragon. A little fight happening, a skirmish you can say happening near the Dark Slayer. So I think both the teams are more focused on the Dark Slayer than the Abyssal Dragon.
Yeah. Okay, there's a fight happening
Okay,
again.
a very simple pick.
Okay, the Nacroth goes in
Nacross,
ham, but I think he's gonna die. Yeah, that was a
yeah, the
pretty bad
Nacross
input.
is
Yeah.
not a very good.
And if you see the map properly, the Joker is in the bottom lane and these guys are doing 45 victory and still winning the fights. That's just because of the
Yeah,
team composition over there.
a very nice flash by the Manganga.
Okay, I think the victory is
The
lagging.
Violet, you can see the damage of the
Yeah,
Violet right now.
yeah.
She is bursting the fuck out. I mean, that's definitely a lag for sure on the Richter's side. That's why he died. But still, I'm saying the Violet is a very good late game security for the blue side.
Yeah. But like I said, this game has been the most competitive game that we have casted throughout the tournament so far.
Yeah, definitely.
So both the teams are going blow for blow. Like that's pretty good to see. Like I think there are some connectivity issues from the red side, and hence they are pausing the game again and again. I think as we can give them another spectator pause after this game.
I mean, if they unpause, you can see
Okay.
they're not even using the time limit, which is 1 minute. So I think they're good to go.
Yeah.
A red team tower has
The
been
Peta is still doing a
destroyed.
lot of damage from such a huge range. I think.
Yeah, I mean the Arum and the Nacross something about the Preta. I mean, they need to, else this will be a very big issue. So called the backline of the blue side. I mean, the Violet is getting chunked out to more less than half HP by one Preta skill. So you
Yeah.
can see the Nacross has already started the Abyss again. This is the Enrage one, which is gives much better buffs as well as a, what's it called to the player, and it is being secured by the Nacross.
But
I mean, I have no words to say. That was a very lack of map awareness by the.
But as soon as these guys have the buff, they cannot take the Dark Slayer because the damage dealt to the Dark Slayer it gets reduced from this buff. So they'll not be able to take the
Exactly.
Dark Slayer right now.
Yeah, very good point to you said, and I think they are trying to prevent.
Yeah.
So I think this is a very ideal what's it called situation for the blue team to,
One
because they are
thing,
the ones having the.
yeah, like one thing to notice is that the Joker is not joining the team fights properly. I don't know why. I think he's trying to split push. He's trying to get that inner turret on the bottom lane, the outer turret.
Yeah,
Sorry.
honestly, even if he's split pushing, I
Yeah.
don't theoretically because the Joker is not with the team, but still they are a little bit afraid to take the fight. Pretty sure it's because of the lack of tankiness on this side. I mean, the only tank you have is.
A blue team tower has been
Yeah.
destroyed.
We'll have to see for that. They are positioning around mid lane. They are looking for a proper 5v5. I think it will be pretty important to just burst down the Violet first. If the Violet is able to survive the team fight, then it will be pretty difficult for the red side.
That definitely. I mean, the Kreknak needs to focus. The Richter as well. Let's see if the assassins are able to do their job perfectly. I mean, Naxroth right now, I don't think he is impacting so much of map pressure. The only good thing he did was take the Abyssal Dragon for his team.
Yeah. We'll have the Joker is again back to split pushing. I think if the blue side can set up a trap for the Joker who is split pushing, I think if the blue side goes for the Joker, I think the plan over here is like the red side is gonna go for Dark Slave, and if they see 2 or 3 players on the map running for the Joker, I think there's a
Yeah, and
strategy that
just talking about some items. Penry is too cheap. So her damage is going to be very massive. They need to focus down this Violet. She is building the right items with the Clave, Sancti and the Rank Breaker, so she has a little bit of both crit rate and armor PS. We can see a
Okay,
big fight
yeah,
happening down. Holy shit,
that
okay.
damage from
So,
Violet, like she literally melted the Joker.
because the Violet is not being focused until now and she flashes away from the damage and you can see how much of damage she's trying to pull out. The Knickknack needs to be very safe right now. The Baldam is going to probably die. I mean, it's just a very,
I think
what's it
that was
called,
a pretty
poorly played.
bad re-engage from the Wonder Woman. I think there was no need to go because they had already won. Okay, the Kriknak dodging the ultimate from the Violet using his second skill, so that was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, as you said previously, I think you're the Wonder Woman.
A red team
You know,
tower
she
has
kind of
been
entered right.
destroyed.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
I think I think the blue side has a better chance to win if the RM and the Wonder Woman just peel for the Violet instead of trying to engage on their own, because Violet is doing such a huge amount of damage that like they just need to protect the Violet and the game will be in their hand with ease.
Yeah, exactly.
I
So,
think
coming back, I think the only thing which is left on the map is the Dark Slayer, and you can see the red side is heavily positioning themselves towards the Dark Slayer, so they
yeah.
might be to take it very soon. You can see Arum is already trying to clear the vision or get the vision for her team. But if an Arum gets caught right now, there you can see there's not a lot of blue side members. The Nacros is on the bot side trying to match the Joker. I'm pretty sure Joker will win this 1-1, which is okay.
Okay. The Nacro just
That was a
one-shotted the Joker and the
Onslaught.
Kriknak doing the same. I think there was some damage input from the Joker as well, but wow.
yeah. I mean that was apparently his crit rate. I mean, the build he's building. I mean it's you can see the Knickknack, everyone is being focused down to the water. But I don't think the Violet should be here. I mean, they were just going to tower dive there, and like, and that was a very by the Violet.
A
Okay.
blue team
Uh,
tower has
I
been
think this Magang is dead
destroyed.
as well.
Double kill.
yeah, the Knickknack is going to die probably. Okay, the Preta has rotated, so she is going to protect.
You see
Uh,
that
the Wonder Woman is going
have
1v3. Holy shit!
yeah, that's the sort of
Okay, you
champion
can
Wonder
see.
Woman is, but the Kriknak will take.
Legendary.
Yeah, I mean,
I
Knickknack
think
just out. Knickknack.
yeah.
So you can see Knickknack is trying to solo down this enraged abyssal dragon,
Yeah.
which is a very good thing. And the red, I mean, the blue team
Team
is
tower
not
has been
supposed to be taken
destroyed.
objective. I mean, obviously they took the first enraged dark slayer. I mean, the abyssal dragon. But
I think the red side could have gone for the Dark Slayer instead when the Wallet was down, when the Wonder Woman was down. I think they should have gone for the Dark Slayer instead of the Abyssal Dragon.
yeah, I mean, dark slayer is a very good choice if you're trying. As well if you're trying. The Abyssal Dragon is just like a revive option. It's a safety kind of option given to the most fed member of a team. So you can see that the buff of the Abyssal Dragon is gone to Knickknack. So after his what you call the revive item is down right now currently, so he will still be revived instead because of the buff. So they're focusing down their resources on one champion, which is Knickknack. The Joker's rotation are a little bit slow, as you said.
Yeah.
I don't think so. A good fight probably might happen in the dark stair or on the dark stair.
One thing that I would like to mention is that I don't know what the Wonder Woman is doing. Instead of trying to engage, I think if the Wonder Woman can peel for the Violet using her ultimate, I think that will be a pretty game-changing moment in the team fight. But instead, the Wonder Woman is trying to. Okay, the Necroth gets away with the recall.
Yeah, I mean that was pretty sick. Blackout is a very slippery.
Yeah, the cooldown on the skills of Nagroth is pretty low in this stage of the game.
Yeah, definitely. And even in late games like two, Nacross should be able to push for the side of blue team, but he's not able to get any free chances to do that. I mean, Victor is probably going to kill Nacross on a 1v1 if it comes down to it, and the Joker you can see. This is not a very good Joker build, because that's not an item you should be building on Joker, which is the
Okay.
It doesn't depend on
Okay,
skills.
the Joker. See the health of the Joker from one auto attack from the Violet. Of
Yeah,
one.
I mean the Joker is not built called
Yeah.
Muramasa for extra damage. So late game he is building, trying to be defensive right now, which he should not do. Also, you should probably sell the items. Coming down to the Dark Slayer, you can see it is being started by the blue team, and it is being noticed by the Richter and the Kriknak.
I don't
They're
know why the
trying to
Aram.
reset
Yeah.
it. The Arum is pretty low.
I think there's a
Holy
bad 3v5 which has been taken by the red side because two of their members are okay. They still get a kill in the 3v5, which has been traded back by the Wonder Woman.
Okay, that was very very awkward.
Yeah.
But the Maganga is deleted as you so
Okay,
speak.
this Wonder
The
Woman
Richter
is
being
doing so much
deleted
damage.
is yeah, so the both you can see the Naxos is safely split push right now on the bot side. I think he can do that instead because of his mobility. That he should be doing this a lot more than right now. I mean, it's already 20 minutes in the game. It is full late game right now, and no team is able to take the
Yeah,
yet.
one thing I would like to mention, like in the last team fight that began, like it was a complete 3v5. The Joker was just coming, and I think the Richter was already there,
A
and
red team tower has
the
been
Preta and the Joker
destroyed.
was just about to join the
Yeah.
team fight when they already had started. Okay, the Dark Slayer being reset. I think that was a pretty bad move by the Wonder Woman, but they'll be able to take it securely
Exactly. So finally, the first Dark Slayer of the match.
in 20 minutes.
Yeah, I guess you can say this is one of the closest.
Yeah, this is one of the closest
I,
games where where the teams are using strategies and they are not just running in blindly for an mid lane 5v5 RM sort of a team fight. They are just trying to make rotations on the map, trying to make pressure on the map. While you can see the Joker and the Necro split pushing as well on the bottom side of the map. So that's pretty good to see. Like we can say that this has been the sort of a competitive match.
exactly. I mean, this is kind of the close with some previous matches. Now coming back to the commentary side, I mean the gameplay side, we can see the Darkstep is not properly utilized. I mean they are pushing the lanes, but they're not trying to advance towards the enemies. They're still trying to just keep it cool. Probably gonna take a pick or something. They're playing it very standard League of Legends style.
Yeah.
I mean,
But I think one thing
the
that
Nat
they could have done is like just deploy the dragon on the bottom side while just make pressure on the top side because that way like you like somebody from the red side have to go. Okay, the Necroth is going in on the Joker, but I think that's a very bad decision.
Yeah, the Nakrot is probably going to die. I mean, is died right now, so that was a very bad play. I mean, going in 1v3,
Okay, the
just when you see a joke.
Richter is going alone 1v2 and I think Richter is gonna die to the
Yeah, and
Violet.
the Wonder Woman is also going in 1v2. She is going to force out the. And okay, a very good hook connects by the Wonder Woman. And holy shit,
That
Krikna
Kriknak
going
is
in
doing
deep.
so much damage. But I think
Exactly. I mean, the Joker is very. All he's doing right now is running away from the team. I think he doesn't understand that his snipes will do a lot of damage, so he should try to poke the enemy instead of going all in. The Baldam is just kind of trolling at the moment, so we'll see what's going to happen.
yeah.
The wallet is free hitting, she's dishing out a lot of damage. Preta and Joker probably should be able to poke them out for now, and this should not be a target.
Holy
Holy!
shit!
Okay, what the fuck? Okay,
What
what the
was
fuck was that
that
damage?
damage, dude? What was the damage from that Preta? Okay. I thought the game was about to get Denzo, but I think there's some life still left in this match.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is it's very good. I mean, for now, I mean, this is a very good chance for the what's it called the Nakaroth. I mean, to be honest, I don't see Nakaroth being any relevant in team fights. So his best bet is to just split
Split
push.
push. And
Split push like
if
a
you see at
monster.
the goal difference, I think it's just negligible to be honest. And like all the teams, the players from both the sides are almost full item build, so the gold is not gonna matter anymore.
Exactly. Even if you see the support items, even the support it's
Yeah.
definitely a full build game right now. I mean, it's a full-fledged late game. I mean, anything can happen right now. It's probably the game when we sell boots and build our 6 items.
Yeah.
That kind of game right now.
Yeah. I think like just you mentioned, like the Joker should have gone for Muramasa instead of what he has built.
Exactly. I mean, he's not proving himself to be. You can see the Dark Slayer buff being taken by the Knickknack. He is going to die, and he's going to
No.
escape because of his.
Okay, he
Oh
dies
no!
from the
Never mind.
Maganga poison.
Holy shit!
Don't forget that the Maganga is also full item build right now. Okay, in the top lane we see Nakrok killing Richter 1v1. Okay.
Okay, that was very. I saw that. I mean, I got healed a lot of turn. Saw that one, and I was very surprised. I think the only hero
Has been destroyed.
Joker because of community.
I think
Probably
Joker
going.
is coming
The blue
from the
team is
wrong
probably
side.
going for a finish. You can see the Violet FC hitting the what's it called, the main tower. I mean, what's it called, the base. I mean, fuck it, and it's over.
That is GG from the very first competitive game that we have had in the tournament so far. Holy shit, that game.
Exactly.
Okay, I think this was one of the best games of the tournament. Now coming to the post-match analysis, Kaz, what's your take?
I mean, my simple take is that I think Nakroth proved to be a very lackluster pick for the blue team. Still, they won it, but I mean, it was a pick on the side of red teams. Though they were ahead in the terms of skills and stuff, but I don't think the Joker proved to be very useful compared to the Violet, which was dishing out tons of damage. You can see she has the highest damage in the game. The jungler Knickknack played very well. He even got the buff, the Abyssal Dragon buff in the last team fight which happened. But I mean, the Violet late game, as I said, is a very good team fight security, as well as the Maganga, which was a very good utility pick. What do you think? I think it was a very convincing win. I mean, it was a very.
I wouldn't say it was a convincing win. I would say it was a very competitive game with, I think they were not just running it down. They were having some strategy in their mind, like how they're gonna rotate, how they're gonna set up for Abyssal Dragon or set up for Dark Slayer. And like if you see the damage chart, holy shit, the Knickknack did almost 132k damage, while the Praetor did 150k damage. I think that's a lot of damage from these two guys, but sadly they were still not able to win the game. But I think they played well. From my side, I
Exactly.
think they played pretty well.
Yeah, exactly. From my side, uh, now coming back, I think. Wait, can you just pause? I'll just be right back and get in touch with the captain. So please continue the stream without me
Yeah,
for
yeah,
like
sure.
5 minutes.
Yeah, sure, sure,
Yeah.
sure, sure. Okay, guys. So we are on a small break. I'd like to introduce you to a sponsor. The sponsors are Burok Times. So special thanks to Burok Times for sponsoring the tournament. You can find more details about them on the official website and the Facebook page. Links to both of them have been mentioned in the description of the live stream. So go check it out. And also special thanks to fucking Nightmare, Noob Wrath, and Z for sponsoring the tournament. So a big shout out to these guys as well. So coming to a match schedule, the next game is going to be between MSD3 versus Team Dark. After this we have two more games. The games are between Team 8 Legends versus Team Overpowered, and then the grand match of this and the last match of this round of 32, which is between Team VILIFY and Team Rise of Kingdoms. So guys, don't go anywhere, stay tuned, and if you are enjoying the live stream, make sure you like the stream, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and make sure you comment down below as of which team is going to be the tournament favorites. So stay tuned. Okay, I'll like to go to the comment section. Richter disappointed me by iCricks. Envy Mask is saying finally some good game. Yeah, Mask, I kinda agree with you. This was one of the best games in the tournament we have had so far. Hard Rush, Joker got 0 kills. Yeah, man, I like Kaz mentioned, like the itemization from the Joker was not on point. He could have gone for a Muramasa, but he decided not to, and like he could have even sold his boots because it was so late into the game. So we'll have to see for that. I think it was a pretty close game, to be honest. Okay guys, the lobby for the next game has been made. I'll just go check it out. Okay, as you can see, the teams are joining in. So guys, just stay tuned, like the stream, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below who do you think is going to win out of these two teams. Will it be team MSD3 or will it be team Dark? Stay tuned, more action coming your way. Okay, we see pain, EXD pain on the comment section. Okay, Bhargav Parvetni, appreciate your effort, both of you guys, for showing interest in this tournament, Cats and Blasters. Yeah, thanks a lot, man. It's an honor to host this tournament. Okay, Pain is also in the comment section. I think he's also watching the stream right now. So that's pretty
Yeah,
good.
this fucking drama, dude. This just give me like 2.
Blue team's turn
Yeah,
to
sure.
ban.
You just carry,
Yeah, I'll
just carry on with the
Just
stream.
carry on. Yeah, just sort it out. Okay, sort it out. Okay. So we see the match between Team Dark and Team MSD3. Okay, the first ban coming from the blue side is going to be the Nakroth. I think they are hovering over the Nakroth. Okay, now they have switched to Elsu.
Red team's turn
Okay, they have banned
to
the
ban.
Nakroth, guys.
Blue team's turn to ban.
We'll have to see how it goes.
Red team's turn to ban.
Okay, the bans are
Blue
pretty
team's
much the
turn
standard bans
to
as we
ban.
have expected for the rest of the tournament. Bans are Nakroth, Quilin, Jinar, Elsu, and Richter has been covered.
team's
Okay, Richter
turn
has been
to
banned.
ban.
I think these guys are following the stream from the previous matches. I think they are following the tournament pretty much. So they have decided to ban Richter as well. Now the last ban coming from the side of Team MSD3.
Blue team's turn to pick.
Okay, we see a lot of action. Okay,
Red
the
team's turn
Telenas
to
has been
pick.
picked. Telenas first pick from the blue side, while the red side is going for Ryoma and Illuster. So let's see what's okay. They are switching towards Illumia.
Blue team's turn to
I
pick.
think Illumia is a very good champion for disengage with the kit that she has. Plus her global
Red
ultimate
team's
makes
turn to
a lot of impact on the game. And we see our first Dio-chan coming into this tournament. This is our first Dio-chan that we are seeing in this tournament. Let's see if she's able to land all her CC. We see the red side going for a Thane and a Joker pick. Like, this is the second game of the Joker in this tournament. Like in the previous game you saw one Joker, now you're gonna see another one. And the blue side are going for a Lumber as a support and Pricknack as a jungler. So we'll have to see. I think the blue side has a balanced team composition. Now let's see what the red side finishes their team composition with. I think they are hovering over the Batman, so we'll have to see. Okay, they are going with the Zaphis. So Kaz was mentioning that he hasn't seen any Zaphis in the jungle, but this is the first Zaphis game that we are about to see in the tournament. So guys, in the comment section, do let me know, like, who do you think, which team has the upper hand? Is it which team is going to win? Is it going to be the blue side or is it going to the red side? So do let me know in the comment section. and the game is gonna start soon.
All right. I'm back.
Okay, welcome back, welcome back.
But
So,
okay.
what's
See
the
the
situation on that?
yeah the final situation is that there is going to be the match between Vilify and Rise of Kingdom. I've confirmed with both the captains. The match should be taking place after another match which is coming up between 80 Legends and Mr. One,
Team,
and
yeah.
I'm pretty sure we are still hyped about that match. I mean, there's a lot of competition going on between both the teams. There's a little bit of flame between both the teams. So, yeah, I mean, this should be a spicy match. The last one.
I think both of the teams are good enough to be the tournament favorites. I think they're the top contenders in the tournament. But the way the other teams that have shown their performance, especially the Tox INC team, which they played the they played the Nakroth and they ended the game in like 10 or 11 minutes with a perfect score of 19-0. I think teams like that can also give a strong competition to the tournament favorites, being the underdogs. But we'll have to see first, like how the final match between the Team Vilify and Team Rise of Kingdom
Welcome
goes
to Arena of Battle.
before coming to any
Yeah, as well
conclusions.
as like some other teams.
Get ready. Minions will be deployed in 5
Which is this
seconds.
next match between Team Overpowered and Team
Prepare
80
to
Legends.
engage.
So apart from that, let's just focus on the current match. I have not seen a Diao pick yet in the tournament. So yeah, I missed this
Yeah,
pick and ban.
and
Also, I think finally a
Zephys.
Zephyrus in the jungle
Yeah,
pick. So yeah,
exactly.
that's going to be interesting.
We'll have to see how this goes. Okay,
Yep.
the
I mean,
Telenas is missing the CS in the lane. I think they're trying to protect the blue buff for the Kriknak. I don't know why the teams are going for this kind of a strategy. I think it's pretty bad considering that you lose a
yeah,
lot of gold and experience from the bottom lane. But let's see. The Diochan is okay. The Diochan is also losing some experience over there. I don't think she's gonna hit level 2. Yes, she won't.
exactly. I mean, you can see the Telenas is missing a lot of experience. They finally take the red buff for the Zephyrus on the side of Zephyrus. So, but I think it is going to compromise for the experience missed by the Telenas. She has just completely abandoned her lane, and Joker should try to fast push the lane as soon as possible. Then I have more experience. The Kriknak is going to be ahead in the jungle just because he's going to get both the buff. Coming back to the lane priorities, which lane do you think should dominate here? I mean, in the Ryoma versus the Wonder.
I think the Wonder Woman has an upper hand. Like I have played Wonder Woman myself, and I think Woman can easily destroy Ryoma in the lane. Pre-4 and after
Yeah,
4 as well.
definitely. I agree with that as well. You can see a
We see a 3 man on the bottom lane and a 2 man on the top lane. Okay, they are diving the
okay,
Wonder
no,
Woman. Okay, that was a very nice pull from the
okay,
Wonder Woman. Holy shit.
a very clean 1v2 by the Wonder Woman. She is going to
Yeah.
escape at a very respectable health amount,
Yeah.
and both the Ryoma and the Zephyrus have to back out right now.
Yeah, I think that
So that is a very
that gives the priority to the blue side on the Abyssal Dragon. I think it should be a free Abyssal Dragon. I don't know why the Telenas is not rotating, but
yeah. I mean, Tenhas is but is not resetting thanks to the lumber taking aggro. The king should probably die here, but he is not going to as he's going to escape. The Zephyr is going to use the Divine Judgment on the what's called Telenas, but she is going to escape. And you can see the Ryoma is trying to guard the red buff and the stuff. He's not going to rotate as well on the mid side. The Illumia is also very what's it called playing very safe, you can say, because she knows she doesn't have any much escapes. So it's very standard playing right now. I mean, the buff has gone towards the blue side, so they are a little bit ahead on the gold. I mean, 300 gold doesn't really matter, you can say. So, I mean, what is your take personally? Okay, regarding the team comps, what is your take?
I think if you come to team comps like we just saw in the last game, the Wonder Woman doing a lot of work in the lane and out of the lane in the team fights as well. I think the late game the Wonder Woman was easily able to do 1v2s. So coming to the team comp, I think it's a pretty balanced team comp. I would say, like I would not give the edge to one team over the other team as of now. But let's see how it goes. I think the blue side has a slight advantage, a little bit of advantage you can say, but we'll have to see for that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you can see already the Wonder. Holy shit!
I think the best thing about Illumia is the sort of disengage she has in her kit and the global ultimate as well.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, she is a very reliable hero in like in late game skills of the Deochan really depends on the skill positioning. Like if she is able to get a good freeze ultimate, that's a very
Yeah.
good game team fight for the blue side. But if she's not able to do so, she's a very sitting duck. I mean, for any assassin to be honest. So you can see the Zephyrus is going to miss
Missing.
his ultimate
Yeah.
on the Telenas.
Okay.
She's ulting the wave. Okay, that was
Critical.
that's an L9. Yeah, that's his L9 special right there. And you can see the Joker is also trying to do the same thing as Telenas, trying to miss all his skills. But
I don't think he's
yeah,
trying to miss his skills. I think he's just actually missing his skills.
yeah, exactly. I'm just trying to be sarcastic.
Okay, we see the Kriknak rotating downwards, but I think it's too late.
Been defeated.
Okay, one
So
thing that
another Abyssal Dragon beat them
yeah,
side.
like
So I mean,
seeing
the goal difference again.
yeah,
This is going to be also one of those matches which is even. Like so far in today, we have seen a lot of even matches, except the
yeah,
first match, which was kind of a stomp. I think the rest of the matches are pretty even. So this is some good gameplay, I guess, because it is more fun to commentate when a team is not being completely dog shit stomped.
yeah. And coming to this Daichan, I don't know why like this Daichan like not in terms of gameplay, but whenever I see a Daichan in tournament, it reminds me of that Daichan one trick Sub Zero.
Oh yeah, how can I forget that guy? That
Yeah,
was actually best touch I've seen. Like he also took part in this AOV Super Championship, and he was taken in very high regard. Actually banned his one. A very good team fight actually, but happening in the bot side. Very good Illumia ult just to force a
yeah.
disengage by the
But
blue
the
side.
Kriknak is doing so much
Zephyrus is going to
damage.
miss. That was not a very good play by the Zephyrus. He could have easily killed him, but I think he
Double
fast timed
kill.
the. Okay, Illumia is in danger right.
A red team
Gets
tower
reduced
has
to
been
half the health and is
destroyed.
going to die. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Ultimate.
it was a it's a 3 for 1. So, I mean, not a good trade on the side of red team. They are going to fall behind a little bit, around 0.5k goal difference created right now. Coming back to the top side, the Ryoma is getting a little bit. I mean, the Ryoma is actually shitting on the Wonder Woman as opposed to what we thought. You can see some of the goal difference between both the carries.
Yeah, we'll have to see how that goes through. The Wonder Woman is at 3.5k while the Ryoma is at 3.9k. So you can say like yeah, the Ryoma is winning the Wonder Woman, but that shouldn't be happening considering the matchup that the sort of matchup it is. But let's see. I think
Yeah, totally.
the Ryoma is taking the jungle camps as well, hence the lead in the experience and gold.
Yeah, that's a good side of map awareness. If he knows that he's, it doesn't matter. Like someone is at least taking experience. So coming back on the bot side, you can see Joker is split pushing, so it should be a 4v5 in the top side.
Okay, that Illumia ult literally hit nobody.
Yeah, that was a very bad positional. I think it was just to disengage the blue team,
Yeah.
because they were outnumbered. The Joker is still split pushing. You can see he's probably going to take the turret.
A
Yeah,
blue
he
Yeah, he
will
team
has already
probably
tower
taken.
has
yeah.
been destroyed.
The Abyssal Dragon is okay in the top lane. We missed the fight. The Ryoma died. Okay, that
Yeah,
was
I mean,
okay. That was a very
but
nice
Telenas
push
is
from the Wonder
Onslaught.
Woman. Holy shit!
yeah. Then Telenas, you can see already
Yeah,
Krivnak is having the highest gold, actually termed in match with the Ryoma, separated by
A
100 gold or
red
something,
team
which really
tower
doesn't
has
matter.
been
So coming back on the
destroyed.
bot side, that the Joker has pushed so much, he's back into the tier 2 turret. The wave is crashing down. And top side, you can see same thing happening. The waves are crashing towards the tier 2 turrets. The buff has just respawned for the Zephyrs. They're probably going to contest it, but never mind. The jungle is not there. Okay, the focus is now back towards Abyssal Dragon most likely. So,
yeah.
what do you, I mean, to be honest, I don't think Illumia is showing herself to be a very good mage, right? Her only valuable is the ultimate, which she is missing most of the times on the crucial target. So, what is your respect? I mean, the Ryoma is playing out of his mind right now. He's winning the matchup, but probably is going to
Gonna
die right
die.
now.
There's the
Holy.
caster's curse coming out, and the Ryoma dies through a
I
very good
I should
gank.
not have told.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Okay, the
fuck.
red
My
team is
bad. Ryoma.
the red team has started the action. Okay, the Lumbra ulting on just one guy. I don't think that was pretty good. Okay,
Yeah,
there
I
is a
mean,
pretty
this is
nice
like
combo for
still alive.
Diochan.
Okay.
Okay.
She gets both the kill as well as secures the Abyssal Dragon. So that was a
Yeah.
very good play by the Diosha.
This Diochan is doing some good amount of work in the map, and if you see the gold, I think the Krignak has just blossomed up to 6k gold, which is the highest in the game right now.
Exactly. I mean, you can already see the goal lead is kind of fight. There's no response from the red side. I mean, they're just casually farming. They're not trying to be a little bit more proactive, in my opinion.
Kaz, your voice is kind of cutting in between to me as well right now. So I think you should try to reconnect to the Discord after this game.
Yeah, okay, definitely. I'll try my best. But yeah, for now, I think. What do you think about this current? I mean, is this a lost cause for the red?
No, I don't think it's a lost cause for the red team as of now. I think it's still early to say that because they still have a Ryoma who is doing pretty good in the top lane. The Joker is also farming pretty
Yeah.
well, but we'll have to see. Like it all comes to team fight. Okay, if the Zappis can somehow kill the Telenas with the help of Illumia ult or maybe a Ryoma or Joker jumping in, we'll have to see how that goes. It's totally a team fight dependent. Okay, the Illumia stealing the jungle monster from Kitnak with her ultimate. Okay.
All right. That's a very good. So, the Joker is just trying to snipe and carry his team at the moment. So, you can see the number is very ahead of the opponent observer right now. I mean, really not much to say. I mean, they're having all the objectives as well. So, I mean, their only option is to get a very good team fight. The thing is in position to drag out the carries or something, but he's not able to find an opening. You can see the Ryoma is being spotted down by the Wonder Woman. She's still hiding in the bush. She is
Yeah.
going to kill, unfortunately,
While the
and
blue
the
side has
Abyssal
started the
Dragon.
Abyssal Dragon, the Enraged Abyssal Dragon, I think they're gonna secure it easily.
Yeah. Very good.
Okay,
Cancelled the death.
okay, that Yumi ulti and the Thane ulti combined doing so much work over there.
Finally, Lumia is shining a little bit,
Yeah.
but unfortunately, it's gonna die. But he is going to be revived by the Vishal Dragons now. I think
Also
it was a very good opinion. Good.
yeah. Also we see the Wonder Woman winning the top matchup right now. I think you can see the health of the inner turret on the top side. I think it's down to half. Okay, I think Kaz is having some issues on the Discord. I think he'll try to reconnect first. So meanwhile we see like
Okay, I will just try.
yeah, just reconnect. Okay, we see like they have taken the enraged abyssal dragon, but like, I think they are not trying to make any move. I think we can see the both the mid lane turrets are still standing, and all both the teams are trying to position towards the middle lane.
Yeah, so you can see the Krignak is starting the Dark Slayer.
Yeah,
And no one on the red team has
I think
noticed
it
this,
is a very
but the Krignak is definitely good.
okay.
Alright, the Diao-chan being caught right now. The Illumia is proving herself right now. I mean, she's finally doing something, so that is good for the team. She is a little bit still lacking without her ultimate, so we'll see what will happen. The Darkster is being cancelled because the Krignak got too low, and I think there was no follow-up by his team. A little bit of communication issues.
I think a good ultimate from the Illumia can turn the team fight around in any situation.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll have to see for that, like Thane and the Lumber colliding with each other, but nothing happening as of now.
Again, as some viewer from the comments said, X9, yeah, Joker is again building the Clave Sanctity, which is not a good item which you build on Joker. He's not a traditional marksman, he's like one shot, one kill kind of assassin marksman kind of guy.
Yeah.
So you don't want to build all that on him. Comparing back to the Telenas, I mean,
Okay.
the Joker, okay, very good jump by ultimate on the Telenas by the Zephyrus. The Lumber is unfortunately going to die just to protect the Telenas, but he got caught out.
So
So
we
that is
can
very
say like
unfortunate.
that red team is kind of getting a good comeback on the game thanks to the
Yeah, I
Illumia
mean,
plays.
I think you were right not calling it a lost cause to the red team. I mean, they're still trying to be a little bit proactive, and I think they're missing. The blue team is not able to take good advantage of the gold lead they have right now. They're not even able to extend it. In like opposite to the increasing, it is decreasing. I mean,
Yeah.
that's very troublesome late game.
Okay, I think the Ryoma should be able to win a 1v1 against the Wonder Woman if he's able to dodge the ultimate. But okay, the Zeph is a 2v2 happening in the top lane. The Wonder Woman is pretty low.
The Wonder Woman
Oh,
should okay. Oh, she still has execute. Holy shit.
yeah, she was
Okay, the
able to
Roma,
turn
it's
around,
very
but
clutch
I think
right
she
now.
just
The
died.
the Wonder Woman is probably going to die.
She has a
Oh
blade
yeah.
opportunity, and she'll be revived again. She'll get
I
revived.
mean, to be okay, the Illumia ult. Holy
Holy
shit!
shit!
This survives at 1 HP.
Yeah,
Yeah, so they cannot force the Darkseer right now.
I think they should
Because
try to get some priority on the bottom lane first, and then go for the dark side, because the wave will be pushing in towards the blue side. Then the blue side will have to go and respond to that wave, and then they can go for the dark side. This is usually the technique that we used to apply when we used to
yeah,
play. Like having priority on the lanes is pretty important, guys. Like if you cannot go for objective when the lane is pushing towards you, you have to push the lane towards your enemy or towards your opponent, and then you can go for objectives such as the dark slayer. So we'll see what they do from here.
so it's already 15 minutes in the game, and I don't think there's a lot of towers being taken, as I said before. I mean, the mid tier twos are still standing, so it's coming down to that late game where like one team fight will decide the fate of the game.
Yes, pretty much, pretty much. But considering the amount of okay, the Zaf is missing his ult by like 7 inches or so over there. I think it's a pretty wide.
Yeah,
That was a pretty wide
seven
miss.
inches. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what size of your what?
and we see and we see a good shutdown coming in from the red side over there. I think this is a PG stream, guys.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't think we're
Tower
allowed
has
to talk
been
about all this stuff.
destroyed.
This is a PG stream, right? Kids are watching.
Yeah, probably. I mean, the biggest kid is you who's casting, so.
Yeah,
So let's see what's gonna
that's
happen
pretty
now.
true. That's pretty true. Yeah, okay, Daochan. See the health of the Daochan over there.
A blue
Yeah,
team
that's some
tower
really
has
sick
been
moves coming by the Sigmax. He's trying to
Okay.
1v2 and he is probably going to 1v2 except
I
it's
think
Kane.
yeah, the Kidnap was able to. Okay, the Zaphiz is missing his ultimate by a wide margin. Okay, the kiting was
Yeah.
telling us. Okay, she was trying
No,
her
that's
best.
not gonna matter.
Yeah, it's not gonna matter anyways. She
Uh,
had that item
yeah.
Bow of Slaughter that gives you immense amount of lifesteal when you activate that item. But still, I think that was not enough. I think she could have
I mean,
she could have gone for a
as you
better.
said,
Yeah.
the Zephyrus is not performing up to the mark. He's missing most of his ultimates,
Yeah,
which is the main engage tool.
yeah. That this Zephyr is reminding me of Pain's gameplay in the first match between our between
Yeah, agreed.
Okay, nonetheless, jokes apart, we'll just focus on the game where the Kiknak is focusing on the enraged Abyssal Dragon. I think he'll be able to secure.
Yeah, I mean, this is the second Enraged Abyssal Dragon taken by the blue team. Hopefully, they'll be able to do something different other than dying this time around.
Yeah, nice BM coming. Okay. MS
Yeah, it's the fastest game.
surprisingly these two games these two teams are going toe to toe. I was not expecting from a team who is named as Masala Dosa, but I think you should not judge a book by its cover. This is the point that
Exactly. I
these guys are
mean,
putting forward.
these guys have like three teams of their own, so they're probably going to like they're taking on domination strategies or something. I don't know. But anyways, the Ryoma is going to miss everything. But he's still trying to clear the wave right now. Ryoma is not rotating to the team fight. He
Okay.
probably might have. Oh no! Holy shit! The Lumber gets 100 to 0 very soon, but his team is there to clean up, and this
Okay.
probably looks like at least tier 1 turret gone from the.
Okay, I think the Illumina just got disconnected. I saw her going back in an awkward way towards the base. Okay, before
All right, let's
before
give them 1 minute or something.
yeah. So before we resume the game, let's talk about the team fight that happened. Okay, as you can clearly see on the
Yeah.
mini map, the Ryoma was split pushing on the top lane. So basically, it was a 4v5. So I don't think the red side should have taken that fight. They should have tried to stall the game, tried to hold with their turret. But instead, the Thane goes in, the Lumbra also dying. But like it was like a 1-for-3 trade, I think, which was not worth it at all for the red side. But let's see if Ryoma will be able to take any towers on the top side. That will be an thing to see. But we can see that the blue side is also trying to rotate towards the top side. So let's see what happens from here.
Exactly. I mean, if you see at the map right now where it is paused, you can see the Ryoma is pushing very deep down the top turret. I mean, he's almost at the tier 1. So someone has to go back to respawn that. Should we unpause this? I mean, I really want to see the outcome.
Okay, the game is about to auto resume because the 1 minute of the maximum limit of the spectator pause has expired.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Lumia is fixed now. She's
Okay,
moving
she's back,
back to
she's back,
defend
she's
the
back, yeah,
turret.
she's back, yeah.
A red
Yeah.
team tower has
Okay,
been
there's a fight
destroyed.
happening the top lane, 1v2, Rema going 1v2, I don't think he'll be able to
A
survive
red
this.
team tower has been
Holy shit, okay.
destroyed.
But actually,
Okay.
even if Tic-Tac
Ultimate.
died there, it wouldn't have made a difference because he still had his, what's it called, GA or the item extra.
Yes.
They're just trying to finish mid right now. You can see
A
the
red team
the tier
tower
one
has
is
been
down from
destroyed.
the Titan
Okay,
in the middle lane, and
like I mentioned, like you go for team fight and objectives only when you
A
have pride
blue
in some
team
lane. So
tower
like
has been
the red side had the bottom
destroyed.
lane push. So even though they lost the fight, they got one turret and now they are going for the dark slayer. I think this is a pretty easy secure for the blue side.
yeah, I mean it's a very easy secure. Agreed. There's no contest because they were pretty much dead.
I still think that this game is not over because the Ryoma was successful in taking the top lane inhibitor turret. So we have one inhibitor turret
Yeah,
down for one.
exactly.
So we'll have to see how that goes. I think now this match is all about one good team fight. Like I think the team that's gonna win the next team fight should win the game. But the blue side has an advantage because they have the dragon from the dark slayer. I think they can deploy that dragon on the top sides. That will counteract with the super minions that are spawning on the top side of the map.
Yep.
So
You can see, I mean, Illumia is one a golden Illumia, as you said, can change the team force, but team fight they're completely in the favor of red side. So
yeah.
we still have to see what is.
And the Illumina has built a staff of null, which is basically a magic piece item. So if one good ultimate lands from the Illumia, I think it's gonna create a lot of damage towards the blue side.
Yeah, definitely.
I think this Illumina is already dishing out most of the team's damage. We'll have to see in the post-match analysis, but for now, the game is going on strong. It's been 20 plus minutes. I think this is the longest game that we have had in the tournament so far.
Yeah, I mean the teams are going towards the top side right now. I mean, especially the blue team. The Joker is still trying to. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, the waves is pretty. So you can see the Ryoma is a little bit getting caught out. He has to cut out. The Thin is trying to engage on a Wonder Woman, which is not a very wise choice.
I think they are again going for a 45, which is a very bad choice. They may
Yeah, exactly. The Cricket is bursted down, but he still has his revive option. So he probably is going to focus the Illumia down, and she is going to die. So I mean, this looks like a good game on the side of blue team if they are able to push this turret.
The Joker is just now joining the team fights. I don't think he'll be able to clear the minions when you have a
Yeah, agreed.
marksman like
A red
Telenas.
team tower has been
I mean,
destroyed.
it all depends on if the Zephyrus can land his ultimate towards on the Telenas, but apparently not because he is getting low, so he has to back out. I mean, pretty much both the teams are going to reset now. They're not going to take chances.
Yeah. So I think now the blue side has to. The only thing that the blue side has to do is like just go towards the bottom side and just try to push, and that's what they are doing right now.
Yeah, I mean, they're just pushing down the turrets. I mean, the Roma is getting caught in the Lumber ultimate, and the Telenas ultimate coming in clutch, and the Wonder Woman. I mean, all the three people are using the ultimates just to kill this Zephyrus and Ryoma. But in the end, the Zephyrus does die, but it is going to cost the life of the what's it called, the Lumber as well. So a very good team fight coming in. Okay, that's a team wipe pretty much. I'm pretty sure that's a team
I
wipe
think the
on the blue side.
reason why the blue side lost the team fight because like the Deochan was not there in the beginning of the team fight. I think now the Thane is gonna just chase down this Telenas,
Yeah, I mean, this
but
is
but they can.
Thane. Okay, that's
Okay,
a
that's the two
clutch
damage coming
ultimate.
out of Thane, and I don't think
The Joker is going towards the wrong side, to be honest. He should just go to mid and clear the lane and take the tower and then probably take the Enraged Abyssal Dragon, to be honest.
yeah.
But he's still going in towards the the top side.
Ryoma is doing the
Let's
smart
see.
thing by pushing that lane in which there is the inhibitor tower stands and in which their inhibitor tower has not been taken down. So like he has the minions over there But now they are doing the smart thing by joining in the mid lane. The spawns have already come.
Yeah.
Illumina and Limbra have already spawned. Okay, that was a bad Illumina. Like, I don't think that there was any need of casting that.
Yeah, totally agree. I mean, the thing is going in pretty ham right now. He's taking tanking a lot of turret shots, and do take note that turret shots get stronger if they hit the same
Okay,
target a
the
lot of time.
Wonder Woman
And
solo killed the Ryoma over there in the bot lane.
yeah, that was very poor play. Meanwhile, you can see the Zephyrus is taking the enrage of this dragon for his team. But to be honest, if Zephyrus was probably in the team fight right there, they could have ended the game. Probably, I'm not sure, but you can see Joker is just trying to do Joker things, kiting around and just using his annoying ass fucking second ability to escape.
Yeah, this game is still pretty much even, I'd say.
Yeah, it's pretty even. I mean, you can see that Darkstay is going to spawn 5 seconds anytime soon, so
This,
probably the focus is still going to be. I think it's the longest match right now. It's
yeah, this
over
is the
23 minutes, almost touching the 24-minute mark.
yeah. Well, it's a 4v4 on the map right now. Let's see how it goes.
I mean,
Okay, the
this game
Wonder
is
Woman
actually
is-
making me tired. Holy shit!
Yeah, this game is kind of tiring. But let's see
Exactly. I
how
mean, we
it
still
goes.
have like two more games.
Yeah, still got 2 more games to go.
I'm kind of hoping the next game to be a storm, so it will give us a
Sorry.
little bit rest, just to get more energized and like get hyped for the
For
last
the
match,
last match.
which is between Vilify and Rise of Kingdom. By the way, guys, do not miss the last match. I repeat, do not miss it at all. In any case, if you guys want to eat dinner, just eat it right now. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you can skip your dinner, guys, for one day, but you cannot skip that match that is coming out between Team Vilify and Team Rise of Kingdoms. So we are back in the game, and this is a smart move by the Ryoma and the Zephyrus to take the Dark Slayer, while the other three are pushing the bot lane. So this is a pretty cheeky move.
Yeah, exactly. You can see, I mean, team fights. The Roma is taking the Darkster as well with this. I mean, it's very smart move, as you said. I mean, the team fight pod. I mean, if the Zephyr still doesn't land his ultimate, I don't think they could finish the match. I mean, I've seen so many Zephyr misses ultimates. I think it's more than 8 now. The count. I was keeping count up to mid match.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I mean, it's very annoying. It's actually getting very annoying and getting on my nerves to see Zephyrus miss his ultimate so many times.
Yeah.
Anyways, not to BM much more. Let's just continue towards the match.
I think the strategy for the red side should be here to just go 5-man in the bottom. I think the Joker is DC Kaz.
Is he? Probably. Yeah, I think he's DC.
Yeah, so
Definitely.
we'll give him a pause so that he can reconnect. And as you guys know, like guys, when you reconnect to the game in the hours over of AOV, like you have to reconnect 2 times if I'm not wrong. Kaz, I think it's like that, right?
Yeah, I actually don't know because I never used to reconnect when I left. That's the way of L9.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was a good that's how you lay down principles in your life and then you follow those principles. So
Yeah, exactly.
we'll have to see, like we can give them a pause, and after that they have to do the pauses on their own if they want to, the Joker has not reconnected yet. So it's kind of tiring. I'm also feeling kind of tired, but I'm still trying to save my energy as much as I can for the last game, which is between Team Vilify and Team Rise of Kingdoms. So
Yeah, exactly. We just don't want. It's like mentality of every human. They just want to go to the good part already. They don't want to wait for it.
yeah, so the game is gonna resume in a couple of seconds, hopefully.
Yeah, I mean that's true.
Okay, let's see if the Joker has reconnected or not. Okay, he has not
I'm
reconnected.
hoping. I'm hoping he has. I mean, yeah, he's still not moving or showing any signs. So we have to give him another pause.
I
Uh,
think we can give
this
a
is
maximum of
actually
3 pauses. That's all the spectator pauses can be. So
exactly. I mean, we can help him like for a maximum up to 3 minutes. I mean, 3 pauses. So meanwhile, I mean, coming down to I mean, this game doesn't even look
have
to end
any, yeah,
any
have I
soon.
like just see in the items, like all the players are full item builds, totally full items. I think the Joker can sell his boots, so can the Telenas, and can get some other damage out item, maybe armor piece. They already have armor piece. Sorry, they can sell their boots basically to get some other items. You know.
Yeah, probably.
And we see like the Ryoma. literally all the players are full item build as of now. I'm not sure if the Joker is gonna reconnect by this time or not. We'll have to wait and see for that. The Zephyrs is 078. I just saw the stats of Zephyrs. Okay.
Yeah, the Zephyrs is not doing too hot. I mean, what the hell? Okay, finally the
The
Joker is
Joker is
moving.
moving
Thank God.
finally. Okay, thank God. I thought this game was gonna go to like 40 minutes or more than that.
Yeah, I mean, so I don't know. Is the Joker still moving? I mean, he's sitting in the bush, AFK or something. What the hell?
Okay, I think we
Uh,
can give him one last pause. Okay, this will be the last pause that the spectators can give as per the rules. After that, they can
yeah.
use their in-game pauses.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's very stupid that we have to give the pauses. I mean, the players themselves can give pause if their player is AFK, but yeah, really stupid that we have to pause if their player is AFK. I mean, just a tip, guys. Just pause if you feel like a player is having some issues with the connection. Just pause.
Yeah, I think they don't know how to pause the game if I'm not wrong, as they could have used it.
Yeah, I mean,
That's pretty much a
probably.
possibility. Like that could be one of the possibilities. Or maybe the
Yeah,
Joker is like, okay
it could be.
guys, I'm tired as well. I don't wanna continue the game anymore. So the last pause that the spectator can allot will be ending in like 10 seconds from now.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are back. We are resuming the game automatically. Basically, the game is being resumed, and finally, I think there's some life back in the Joker.
Yeah, finally. I mean, let's hope.
Like I think,
Let's hope they will end the match finally.
like
So,
okay, now the blue
what
team
the hell?
has paused the game. Okay, so like while we are in the pauses time, Kaz, have you seen the movie Joker that just came out in the cinema like a couple of weeks back?
Uh, yeah, I didn't watch it yet. To be honest, like I'm not a big Joker fan or DC fan, so I don't really watch the movies. But I've heard that Joker Phoenix, who's playing the Joker, has acted very well in it. So apparently the match is resumed. So
Yeah.
let's just focus on the match. Let's talk about all these things after the match is over. Hopefully this match is going to be over. It's already
The
26 minutes.
Ryoma is AFK in the base right now. I don't know if they know how to pause. The Ryoma
Yeah,
is
probably. I
AFK
mean,
now. Yeah. I think the red side could have won the game if the Ryoma wasn't. But I think we have given all the pauses that are paused. Okay, that was a nice push coming from the. Okay, I don't know why the
okay.
Zephyr went in. He has
I,
his.
I, I simply, yeah, I mean, it's a lack of communication, most likely. I mean, if I think
Okay.
Roma is AFK as well, but the team is not pausing. A lot of action going on, and the Joker is going to use his ultimate, but in the end, the King is going to die. I mean, the red team is still not pausing the game for the Ryoma, so we cannot give any other pauses from our side. It would be a little bit unfair because we only have 3 pauses in our hand. So let's hope he connects, or someone from who's watching the stream, please tell the people of MSD3 to pause the game for this Ryoma.
Yeah, that's all we can do. Like we can try to help you as much as possible, but like there are some certain rules and restrictions that we just cannot ignore.
Exactly.
I don't know. The Joker is DC also, but like he's also. Okay, so like guys, this is the longest game that we have had in the tournament so far. 30 minutes and counting.
Yeah, I mean, oh holy shit, the Lumia is doing a lot of damage. But I mean, finally the Zephyrs has
Oh,
respawned. So,
okay, that was snipe,
oh, that was a
but that
very
was a
good
pretty good
snipe.
snipe from the Joker. Okay, the
Okay,
Ryoma
Ryoma is
is
moving.
moving finally.
I mean, I don't know what the hell the MSG is doing, to be honest. Like, the Zephyrus is sometimes standing still in the Ryoma. Probably a little bit connection issues from their side.
Yeah, Cass, can you check if these guys are on Discord? I think they can leave the Discord if they are lagging so badly. I don't want to put any implications on them to stay on the Discord. If it's like if
I mean,
someone.
they were already informed that they don't have to join Discord for the whole duration of time.
Okay.
Yeah, they have already quitted the Discord. I can see no one is there. So,
Okay. So another pause coming in from the blue side.
exactly. I think both the teams are having a little bit of connection issues here and there. So, this is, I think, the closest match. I mean, in terms of everything, disconnections, pauses, everything. This is one of the closest match we've seen.
Yeah, I think people are still waiting for the final game that we have to do between Team VILIFY and Team Rise of Kingdom. But before that, we have another game coming up, which is our second last game for the day, which is between Team 8 Legends and Team Overpowered.
Yeah, guys, please stay tuned for that.
Yeah, please
as
hit the
well.
like button and the subscribe button to end this match.
Yeah.
Okay, the game has been resumed. Okay. If
We can finally see some movements from both the teams.
yeah,
You can see the individual Mr. Dragon being started.
okay,
No team is willing to take any fights right now.
the Wonder Woman is
I
not
mean,
still with the team. I think she's still split pushing in the mid lane. Okay, the dragon is going to reset position. Okay, that is a very nice time. Luna ultimate in a super close corridor.
Holy shit. Okay, the Thane is going 1v4. There is no fault.
I think
The Ryoma is going to
do
back.
that. He can do that. He can do 1v4. If you see the item
Yeah,
that the
he
Thane
can, yeah.
has, he can easily, tank these guys for at least like half a minute with his passive and with the heal.
Exactly. I mean, so
I
I think finally they are going to secure the enrage missile,
think
and
we are
probably
out of words. Yeah, we are out of words
let's
as well.
hope they are going. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing left to commentate. Like, there's no fight happening. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what the hell is happening, to be honest. I've never been in the AOV game for so long, in quite a while. So yeah, I
Okay,
mean,
that's
there's
a very
Illumina.
slick ultimate coming from the Lumia. Okay, this Wonder Woman is already 10% head percent.
Holy shit, this ultimate damage is crazy. One ultimate and Telenas was almost dead. Okay, the Thane is going in too deep. He's going to die for it. Please just end the game, please. Please end the game. The Thane is dead, guys.
I
The Thane
think
is dead.
we'll have to just PM these guys, to just please end the game.
Yeah.
Okay, the
Okay, the Joker is probably going to die now. So I mean, this is a very good possibility. The dead timers are huge right now. 50 seconds of the Joker. Lumber is going to miss his ult.
if these three make it out, I think they can still defend.
I mean, yeah, there's no possibility. Holy shit. That Illumina is legit clutch. Diochan is going to follow the Illumina, you can see, but I don't think she's able to she's going to be able to kill it. The Ryoma also dies by the Telenas, so I don't think the game is going to end, guys.
The game will not still end, guys.
Holy shit.
Don't get happy so early. The game is still gonna carry on.
Yeah, I mean, these both teams are legendary, to be honest. Like MSG3, they're not giving up at all in the fight. They're fighting for their chance. I mean, that's a very good thing to see. But to be honest, like both the teams are fighting for their own rights. You can see the second Dark Spear being taken by the Cricknack.
I think
The
I think the Thane could have ulted and secured that. Okay, he's
Oh,
going to take out the GA of the. Okay, this
Oh, very
ultimate is
sick.
going to
Oh my
turn
God.
out. Okay, I think this is.
the Thane and Illumia combo.
Yeah, I think they can end the game pretty much if they just run it down mid with the waves in the mid lane. We'll have to see.
Yeah, to
like,
be
what
honest, like this, just run it down. To be honest, like I'm actually very tired now.
yeah,
I need,
just,
I need a smoke for this after this for sure, please.
yeah, just
Holy
forget,
shit.
just forget. Okay, that's a very
Yeah.
nice pull from the Thane, but I don't know why they are going towards the bottom side. What is Joker doing on the bottom side of the map? I just don't get it.
Yeah, I mean, these players are definitely not very high IQs. I mean, I mean, if they just need to team fight. This is the end, guys. You need to end this game somehow. So I think the only plausible way is to have a team fight, please. Uh, Regarding the what's it called, the Joker is sniping from afar, and his damage is pretty good right now. He has built the death cycle, so he cannot die. He has to die 2 times now. So as we are seeing, Thane is going in 1v5. He is gonna get free under the tower. A very good, yeah, very good ultimate coming from the Diao-chan. She is going to disengage the a push from the red side. The number trying to engage again. I mean, at this moment, if someone doesn't die, I'm gonna be very tilted. Not gonna lie.
Okay, the Joker is gonna die. But the Thane is doing the good right job. Okay, like he's trying to push in the waves, the minions that are coming from the blue side, so that they cannot end the game. I think even if it dies over here, I think it will be worth it totally.
Yeah, totally. I mean.
And there's a passive, there's a Thane passive that is coming up. Okay, he's. Oh, okay!
Okay, finally.
Just
Okay,
one
finally
shot
we
now,
some
isn't
deaths, but they're pretty even. I mean, Illuvian Zephyrs are still left, so let's hope they're not able to defend. So let's see what is the game plan coming out from the blue side to win this match. I mean, why are you taking the red buff right now? It's time to finish the game, Lumber. Please, please, please finish the game. Go mid. Uh,
I think they're trying to pad the amount of gold. Like they're trying to pad their KD and stat for joking. I don't know.
yeah, talking about the gold. Holy shit! Just see the gold on the blue. Pretty huge, not gonna lie.
I
The
think
super minions are going to come. We just need them to hit the base. The Telenas to hit the base. Uh, let's see
but
what's
Telenas
the.
is backing up. I don't know why. The Telenas is not even.
She's dead. Arre, fuck. Anyways, the Zephyr is 1v4ing. His passive is gonna help him to keep alive for some time, but in the end, he's still gonna die. So, oh, holy shit, that was a very it's like a snipe coming from the side of
Oh,
Joker.
okay. There's another pause coming up.
Alright, I think people are very entertained by this
Yeah.
7 right now. Holy shit.
I
So,
think this
yeah.
guys. Let's do another skin giveaway.
But to be honest, I don't have any vouchers even on them, so it's all up to
I'll
you
have
if you
to
want to give
ask
it.
Payne to give some out to me from his smoke account. I think he
Yeah,
has some
oh,
money.
maybe
Okay.
Pain is still having some vouchers. Probably.
Yeah,
So anyways,
I'll have to talk to him because that this guy app developer he already won one giveaway. And okay, another dragon has spawned. I think this is the let me see 3, 4. This is the 8th dragon that has spawned. Wow. Kaz, get me out of here, man. Kaz, get me out of here, man. Seriously.
uh, dude, I'm still stuck. I mean, we are pretty much hostage right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Okay, the Zephyr is positioning on the red buff and he's gonna take it anyways. Will you look at it? Look at the damage.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Wonder Woman ulting just to secure, to secure the Absolute Dragon from the Joker. I don't
This
know.
is this is honestly the longest match. They're trying to set the world record for the longest match. 35 minutes already.
Yeah, I think this gonna go for an hour. My prediction around
most
60 minutes.
I won't be surprised if it does that. I mean, in 35 minutes, I think and Sync would have completed 3 games already. So I don't know what is the game plan.
Okay,
To be honest,
I just want to I think a lot of memes can be created out of this game.
yeah, it's, it's definitely the next level shit going on here. Finally, I guess we can see some fights happening. Tenas is doing negative damage to the thing. I don't know why. Let me check her items really fast. She has
She has
She
armor
has
plates.
decent. Yeah, she. I mean, I don't know why she's not doing that much damage. Then, okay, the blue team is winning this very heavily. But obviously, it can change any moment because of Illumia. The Illumia is pushing back the. Okay, very
Okay.
clutch. The Joker is gonna kill. Okay, the Joker
Okay,
is
the
killing.
Joker just got into the stun from the Dio Chen. I'm just praying they just run it down here and don't go for the dark side again.
Yeah, please just don't.
Shut down.
I think this is fine. I mean, the Tenanas is pretty low. All you need to do is dodge the Illumina's ability.
I have a feeling that the Illumia can still defend. I have a
Yeah, I mean,
feeling.
only one more ult and the Tenanas will die. I mean, she's acting. I mean, I think Tenanas also wants to end the game. Look at her, she's dancing.
She's dancing, yeah. Please don't back off, please. Oh my god.
Oh, okay. I, fuck. I'm very speed.
We got 97 viewers hostage with us. Being kept hostage as well.
Yeah, I mean,
I think they
people
tuned
in
in
chat
for the
are
match.
getting
I think they tuned in for the
tilted as well. I mean,
match.
yeah, we can schedule one match, I guess, later. I mean, I don't know. These guys have eaten all the time. I mean, look at the time. It's 9:30. It should be the time for VILIFY match.
Okay, no. We have to complete the round of 32 today by hook or by
Yeah,
crook.
yeah, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Yeah.
We are not going to scam these players right now. Let's just hope this one ends. I mean, at this point, I'm not even concerned whichever team wins. I mean, just please end, please, bro, just end it.
Yeah. We are begging you, please. Let us go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm out of commentary. I'm out of the words. मैं वही बोलने वाला हूँ मैं मादर चोद
Okay guys, I think we can switch to Hindi. अरे यार अबे बहन चोद
अरे
जोकर भाई,
यार, ये क्या
जोकर बहन
बकचोदी।
चोद भाई, मिड लेन चले जा भाई, टीम को ज्वाइन कर ले भाई, क्यों कर रहा है स्प्लिट पुश? बहन चोद जंगल क्या प्ले रहा है भाई, बंदा फुल
अबे बहन जो जोकर एफ क्यों हो गया? अबे देख अबे बहन चो हिल रहा
ये
है।
भाई
फाइनली
अब
हिल रहा।
पॉज नहीं होगा भाई। ये ए अच्छा अल्टीमेट स्किल सेकंड स्किल यूज करी यार
हाँ
भाई।
अबे देख गेम टाइम था 38 मिनट्स गेम टाइम है, ऊपर से हमने बहन चो 3 मिनट का पॉज से ऊपर हमने और टोटल।
अबे अब कोई पॉज नहीं करूंगा मैं, ब्लू टाइम भी पॉज करेंगे, मैं पॉज करने वाला हूँ, सही बता रहा हूँ। अच्छा
सच
डाकी
में
ले रहे हैं।
अब देख डार्क से ले रहे हैं भाई, देखते हैं अब क्या सीन चलता है।
अरे मार ना भाई, अल्टी मार ना, इल्यूमिना इतनी कम सीडी उसका, मार उसको साला, डैमेज दे, फिर अगली टीम फाइट में फिर मारी हो, पता नहीं क्या कर रही है ये जैफी से साला।
नेक्स्ट लेवल है भाई
ये जैफी से ये मार ना उसको, बंद करना, फाइट ले। अबे
भाई। जेफस की गांड क्यों फट रही है मुझे मेरे को पता है कि अल्टीमेट कुछ तो क्या अल्टीमेट पे ही कर भाई, तू मर जा।
फाइनली अबे ये लोग ना पता नहीं लीग वाली स्ट्रेटजी अपना रहे हैं कि मतलब तीनों इनहिबिटर लेके रहेंगे भाई, चाहे कुछ भी हो जाए, भैंस मिड से खत्म नहीं करेंगे। ये देख थेन को देख,
अबे ये देख थेन भाई, थेन फाइनली कुछ कर रहा है, कम से कम इंटी कर रहा है भाई, कुछ तो कर रहा है।
कर रहा है
अबे भाई
अबे
इंटी करो भाई।
क्या चल रहा है भाई, क्या चल रहा है, क्या यार हमें भाई बंदी बना रखा है हमें यार।
कोई नहीं सब सही होगा देख। अरे बहन एक मरता है तो फिर दूसरा भी मरता है। ओ बहन अबे जोकर देख पीछे से बहन गुरु जी। अरे मार दिया उसने,
जोकर
मार दिया बहन
जोकर मार
जोकर को मारो मार की चो।
यार क्या
अबे भाई इसका इवेंट टीम फाइट स्कीम हो रही है। बहन चो कोई तो भाई बकचोदी देखो, बहन चो रियो मार उसको मार रहा है।
वाह भाई क्या हो रहा है, क्या बकचोदी है भाई। अबे
वही ना
यार,
नेक्स्ट लेवल बकचोदी है।
अबे भाई मिड उनके टॉप से पुश हो रहे हैं, कम ऑन मिनियंस, अब मुझे मिनियंस पे ही भरोसा है बस।
मुझे भी मेरे को लग रहा है मिनियंस पे ज्यादा ट्रस्ट है मेरे को प्लेयर।
नहीं है पार लगा सकते हैं यहाँ पे, हम फंसे हुए होस्टेज। अच्छा रियो में मार यार, टर्रेट तो दे दे भाई।
बहन चोद इसका अल्टीमेट इतनी जल्दी कैसे आ रहा है वापस भाई, बेचारा रियो भाई मार बे कुछ तो कर लो।
चल भाई फाइनली भाई एक तीनों टर्रेट गिर गया।
अबे भाई टॉप से देखता क्या पता इन लोगों में दिमाग नहीं है, देख भी नहीं रहे लोग टॉप में भाई कुछ मिनियंस आ रहे हैं बीच।
अबे वो टेलना सीएफ के भाई, मैं पॉज नहीं करने वाला कसम। अबे यार देख लो फक।
अबे
अबे यार भाई बाहर निकालो भाई, कैस कोई गाना गा यार हिंदी में, तेरी आवाज अच्छी है, गाना ही गा दे, गाना ही
नहीं वो बाद में गाएगा, मैं फॉरेन
गाड़ी वाला आया
इन दी एंड
कचरा निकाल। अबे भाई
यही गा तू बस।
अबे ये से अल्टीमेट आई अपने बट कोई फॉलो अप नहीं। अबे यार बेवफा
भाई लेजेंड क्या भाई, सारे बंदे एरान चल रहा है क्या बहन, कुछ तो करो भाई पुश। जस्ट स्प्लिट पुश करना होता है बहन चो स्प्लिट पुश नहीं करते, जस्ट स्प्लिट पुश नहीं करना होता बहन चो चिपक जाते हैं भाई, क्या बंदे हैं भाई।
अगर एक सच में आप ड्रैगन लेने गए, मैं सीधे ऊपर टॉप वाले बटन पे वो एंड का ऑप्शन है, मैं सीधे एंड
कर दे भाई, मैं जिम्मेदारी दूंगा, मैंने स्कैम कर भाई, कर दे तू बस एंड कर, मुझे नहीं पता भाई, मेरे को सुट्टा मारना था बहन चो वो नहीं मार पा रहा हूँ।
भाई क्या चल रहा है भाई, भाई भगवान के लिए भाई, लेट जस्ट गेट मी आउट फॉर फक सेक प्लीज। अबे भाई
हाँ भाई
टर्रेट मार लो भाई, टर्रेट अभी इन्होंने टर्रेट नहीं मारा, मिनियन आ गए तो भाई ये
भाई हम कॉलेज के बच्चे, हमारा भी सोचो कभी मैच तो मारो बेटा। जैसे भोसड़ी घुस तू आज मिस कर दे, अल्टीमेट नहीं घुस जा।
अबे मार थिन सन अल्टीमेट मार थिन।
ओके भाई फाइनली एंड हो रहा है,
एंड करो भाई। अबे ये कोई
हो रहा है बस। अरे भाई कोई तो मारो टरेट। अबे जोकर भाई तू मार दे। अरे भाई मार
भाई मैं कसम से अबे मिनियन आ गए।
अबे मिनियन अबे क्या हो रहा है? अबे नहीं भाई मैं रेज क्विट कर रहा हूँ दुनिया से भाई। भाई ओके a very big shout out to team MSD and the team.
A big shout out to our minions for ending the game.
Finally, I mean MVP minions को मिलना चाहिए to be honest.
Okay. I think we should give the MVP to the minions. Fuck these guys.
Yeah, not to be disrespectful, but to be honest, like you can't end a game after 40 minutes. I mean, I have no words for you. I think Wrath was very impatient as well. He already made the lobby in my. No.
Okay, just invite me
Uh,
to that. Just invite me to the fucking lobby, man. Seriously.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
just let me refill my water bottle. Let me get some water because I'm really thirsty after all that screaming and shouting of minions, minions, minions. So,
Yeah, I mean,
you go,
I'm
you
gonna
just.
take cover for you. I'm gonna light my.
Yeah,
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 you
you
just
light your cigar.
take a
I'll be
5 minutes
back. Yeah,
break.
I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Okay, we'll keep the live stream going on, guys. If you are watching the
Yeah,
stream,
definitely.
make sure like, comment, share, subscribe because our main match, Team VILIFY versus Team Rise of Kingdom, is coming up. But after this game, so stay tuned.
Yeah, guys. So I'm gonna just read the comments pretty fast. Yeah, extremely sorry for the last game. I mean, you already saw me and Blast were both. We both were pretty much at the end of our patience, as you guys just saw. I mean, I've never been captured in a game for 45 fucking minutes.
In the chat,
In a particularly in
people
a
are saying give
mobile
minion
game.
skins. Lol. I kinda agree with them.
Holy shit! So finally, we can discuss about the next match.
Guys, I'll be back in a
Let
minute.
it. Yeah, just be back. I'm just gonna check out the next match is between ATE Legends versus Team Overpowered. Team Overpowered. I have some of my good friends in Powered. I know a lot of people. So let's see. I'm having pretty high hopes for Team Overpowered in this one. Not going to be biased, but just based on my personal experience of the players. ATE Legends. Let's see what is the game plan this match. I'm just gonna light up my cigarette. So please, guys, have some patience. You can just keep chatting or whatever. By the way, guys, just keep watching this because the next match after this one is going to be the MVP match for me in this round. It's going to be between two very good teams. The players I personally know them. One of them are ex Serenity players. Serenity, if you guys don't know, was number two guild in the AV Summer Championship. So legit, I'm really excited for that match. Not gonna lie. So hopefully we get some very close match, but not close like this one, dude. Not no. I don't want a 45 minutes match. So yeah, so let's see. Let's hope it is much better. And if you guys want to have some dinner or something, just go and have your dinners, anything. But be right back in under 15 minutes. Because I feel like this game is going to be a little bit stompy. Like it's going to be a stomp. So I think Blast is also back. So yeah.
Okay, that game was like, dude, wow, that was the most tiring game.
Yeah, that was one of its kind. Never seen that much. I mean, the people were
Yeah.
definitely enjoying it. Just to see how how much what's it called?
See,
How
like,
much further can this game go?
yeah, actually, we had 91 viewers on the chat thinking that it was a
I
Rise
mean,
of Kingdom versus VILIFY game, but now they have.
it reached 100 viewers, I guess. One point. I mean, I was very surprised to be honest because not gonna lie, the game quality was not good, but the viewers were definitely it was some solid entertainment.
I think they
Also,
were kind of entertained by our Hindi commentary as well.
yeah, definitely, definitely. I mean, we are very sorry if we really were frustrated to be honest. Not gonna lie. So
Yeah,
yeah,
like we don't intend to create any sort of disrespect for any of the teams that were part of the previous match, but yeah, we kind of got tired.
exactly, exactly.
So let me give a shout out to the sponsors Burok Times for sponsoring the tournament. You can find all the details about them on the official website and the Facebook page, and the links to both of them have been mentioned on the live stream description. And special thanks to our boys Fucking Nightmare, Noob Wrath and Zed for sponsoring the tournament. So a big shout out to the Burok Times and these guys.
Yeah, big shout out to our sponsors. Thanks for sponsoring this tournament. It is definitely to increase the motivation of the players playing in it. The reward is very good. I mean, decent for a dead server. Definitely.
Decent, I would say
So
more than decent. To be
yeah,
very
more
frank.
than decent. Definitely. I mean, yeah. To be frank, it's very good. It's very good.
Yeah,
A big shout out to sponsors.
the first position are gonna get away with 2200 bucks. The second position is gonna get 1600 bucks. The third position is gonna get 1000 bucks, and the fourth position will get 700 bucks. So I think it's pretty good amount for a dead server like we have right now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna read some comments. By the way, in the meantime, the players have entered the lobby. We're just gonna do a ready check in 1 minute. So what's there? Smoking. अच्छा smoking causes cancer. Smoking kills. मेरा नाम मुकेश है. हाँ भाई मैं मुकेश ही almost अगर तू मेरे को देखेगा in real life. Very close. Very close.
Yeah, yeah.
Kaz, are you going to still play KOG? No, dude, I didn't play KOG. I reached what's it called, the master tier, which is what is called obsidian rank. But after that, the ping really caused a disadvantage for me, so I quit. अबे हिंदी commentary करना गांडू. नहीं sorry गांडू नहीं करेंगे हम लोग. वो भाई वो कभी कभी होती है कभी कभी. Not a very rare sight.
Yeah, that's kind of a pay to hear thing. व्रात को भी कास्टिंग पे डाल लो. या उसकी आवाज नहीं आती.
को भी कास्टिंग पे.
उसकी आवाज नहीं
रात
आती.
का एक्चुअली हाँ उसका इश्यूज होता है डिस्कॉर्ड पे. आई मीन अगर तुम लोगों को लग रहा है मेरी आवाज थोड़ी फक्ड अप है तो रात की तो बहुत ही फक्ड अप आएगी तो रहने दे.
Go 8 go casting couch. Okay, no, we are not interested in any sort of in those sort of things with Wrath at least.
Yeah.
You may contact Zed or Juice for that purposes.
Jisoo is always available for our casting couch.
Yeah, true. We'll have to see how this one goes. So
wait, let me just see. There's some conspiracy going on. Daddy is not. He is in team. Yeah, I mean, Daddy was there.
wait, let me let me type him.
Excuse me.
Wait, they're saying.
Blue team's turn.
Okay,
to
the match
ban.
is under the way in pick and ban phase. Team ATE having the first time. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see the standard bans. Quillen, Jinar, Elsu.
Okay, can I just take over the commentary because they were saying that this OP daddy was not in the spreadsheet. Okay, was not registered. So
Yeah, definitely. I'm just gonna take over the commentary. So first
To
we
ban.
Team ATE Legends. It is gonna be counted with the Elsu ban. Very standard bans. I mean, L'Oreal is the main champion of the OP Perfect, who is the mid laner for Team Overpowered. So probably a target ban incoming for him. Superman ban as well. Superman ban. I mean, Superman is not really in the meta, so probably a target ban as well, most likely. Or maybe they have faced some dangerous Superman in the past. A Richter and Telenas ban coming forward with a Quillen ban. So Jinar is still open in the what's called the pick ban phase, but no, they are going to first pick the Thane. Very high priority given to that support. Coming to the what's it called the red team is going to first pick Jinar as well as the Bardum. So a very meta oriented champions. Probably they are looking out to follow the meta. The blue team, a Yawn, alright, a Yawn and Xanis. So
I think this is the first one that we are seeing in the tournament. I think the second one. Okay, this is the first Virus. If this Virus is going to get logged, okay, not.
Marja.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just wanted to talk to people about Marja. I mean, very good, as I said. yesterday's stream as well. Marja is a very good side laner. She really can counter many heroes. So let's see what is the game plan of red team. To be honest, I'm actually currently itself I'm
Red
favoring the
team's
red side
turn
more
to pick.
based on the team compositions. In the blue side, you can see a Natalia and Zuka pick. So what are your thoughts on that?
I think they are going for a team competition where the Zanis and the Zuka are just gonna go in for the Violet for the Squisher member. So we'll have to
Yeah.
see.
10 seconds remaining.
So, anyways,
Okay.
let's see what is. I mean, based on the team compositions, a Nacross being picked. I didn't miss that Nacross pick, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna favor this one on the blue side. I mean, the red side, the team composition, just because I think they have a mix of both damage as well as some sustain coming out from the margin and the bottom as well. And this Nacross player is very good. OP Outlaw. I remember he's a good jungler, but I don't know about his Nacross much. So let's see what is going to be the game plan from the blue side. To be honest, I'm looking forward towards the Zuka and the Zanis picks right now.
Okay, so Kaz, what do you think? Like, which team composition look better? Is it the blue side or is it the red side?
Definitely the red side. The thing got disconnected at the start, so
Welcome to
sure, I think we should
Arena
pause
of
for him.
Yeah,
Valor.
I'm giving them the pause so that the thing can restart.
All right, all right. So let me just see the comments. OP guy, you know me. था बहुत. Okay, Nishad Das is probably a member of the OP team. I think, yeah. So talk about today's match. Preta fucked Quillen. I don't know what about that one. Uh, is the ban pick a global ban? I don't understand what you're trying to say by the global ban word. I mean,
Okay, let me answer his like KYUX Gaming UV. No, there is no such system of ban and pick global ban over here. So Cas, basically there's a system where like if you have played a certain set of champions, you cannot play that game again. Play that champions again in the next match. So that's what the global pick and ban is all about. So once you play a set of champions, you cannot repeat the champions in the next match.
okay, I got it. No, that's not being followed here.
Yeah.
Okay, the game is going to auto resume after it. So let's just see if the thing is back. Hopefully.
Get ready. Minions will be deployed in
I
5
don't think he's
seconds.
not. We can give him 3 pauses
Prepare
maximum.
to engage.
Okay, they have
Yeah,
paused on their
exactly.
own. They have paused on their own.
Starting with the pause. I mean, that's not a good thing to see. So yeah.
Yeah. So guys, stay tuned because coming up next we have our last game of a round of 32, which is between Team VILIFY and Team Rise of Kingdoms.
80 legends.
No, this is the one that is going on. 80 Legends versus Overpowered is currently going right now. After this is the final game between Team VILIFY and Team Rise of Kingdoms. This is the second last game, Kaz.
Yeah, I mean, the last game felt like because it took so long.
Yeah.
So let's just see. OP team are full of ugly looking people.
Oh, lol.
Yeah, probably. I've seen one of them and he's really ugly. Nubade Aja Rick V Rick. Okay, appreciate your commentary. Thanks a lot, Harsh Verma. Do COD Tony guys. Probably like let's see in the future, but for now, I mean, we don't play COD much at all. So, yeah. Coming back to the match.
Okay, he
Yeah,
has
he just
just reconnected.
reconnected.
Okay, I think they'll resume the game on their own. So we'll have to see what how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, this time the blue team has paused the game for itself, so that's a good thing. Guys, please like it and subscribe to our channel if you are enjoying the stream. Today is the last day for round of 32. After this is the last match of round of 32, which is between Vilify and Team Rise of Kingdom. So be make sure to be stay tuned for that. Those are the top tier contenders or the fan favorites of this tournament currently. So it's a very hyped up match. I mean, to be honest, we didn't expect too much hype for this, but yeah, it definitely got hyped up. So yeah, definitely let's see. Methane is finally moving, coming match.
I think that is a
So
pretty good rotations coming out from the bottom. The Thin is trying to match the rotation, but he's still behind a little bit as well in the experience as well.
yeah, definitely. So the Thane is trying to be annoying Thin as he is. The Yawn just hit level 2 right now after the wave, and the Violet is going to hit the level 2 as well. They have got the Vision Crab, so have a little bit more experience, the red side. On the mid lane, obviously Natalia is going to clear the wave faster than the Jinna because of her AoE skills. In the top lane again, same stuff like Zuka is going to get bullied by the Marja. Also, Marja is a very good counter of Zuka because she can just immune his all-in potential. Now, what do you think about the Thane right now? Is he at a disadvantage? I mean, it's very early to say right now, but I don't think he is.
I don't think he's at a disadvantage right now because he has his passive buff. Okay, like he can still tank a lot of. So as you can see, he's healing back from his passive, but I think he's gonna die anyways because that was a pretty good rotation,
Yeah.
like 4-man rotation coming out from the red side.
Double
Okay,
kill.
this
Okay, a
Violet is
double
doing
kill
yeah, this
for
Violet
the
is doing
Violet.
work. I think that was. I
Exactly.
think if I'm not wrong, like the Violet is pretty weak in the early game because of the mana deficiency. That's why Violet is preferred in the jungle most of the times.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I mean, her mana capability is exact on
Yeah.
the first skill as well. So she is a very mana taking marksman in the
Yeah.
lane. So, but still, she's a very good option if the Telenath is. And this time she's against a Yawn, so Yawn cannot do pretty much anything unless it's the late
Okay,
game where
this
he
is
went.
yeah. I think it's gonna be a complete wipe if the
Yeah, I mean, I already told you, like, I felt like this is going to be a stomp, and because I personally think there's a difference in the power level of the squads. I mean, the teams,
Ultimate.
they have much more practice. The OP squad, as you can see, they even have OP in their name, so you know it's a 5-man squad which practices
yeah
every day.
yeah
Uh, I feel the rotations are much cleaner and smoother than the rotations on the blue
yeah.
side.
It's already a 2k goal lead and we are like into 2.5 minutes or more than that into the game. They already have a goal lead of almost 2k and more than that. So you see these are good point that I could mention, like they know like the Violet has pushed her lane, so they went to the jungle and took a small jungle camp out of Necroth. I don't think that Necroth is going to have any problem with that. He's still gonna
Yeah, to be honest, I think the same as well. You can see the Nakaroth is very chunky. To be honest, you can see that Zuka is having the talent of Smite as well, the Retribution talent. I don't know why he has that. And a very big fight coming in. The holy shit, the damage coming from Natalia though.
okay. The
Uh,
Thane's 2
Nakaroth.
damage was almost enough, but I think the Violet can clean up from here.
Yeah, I mean the Violet
Okay, the
should be able to
The
clean up.
Zuka
Unless the
has
Zuka,
roam. Yeah, I
okay,
don't think
the Nakaroth cannot really enter the fight. Okay,
Okay.
holy
Shit. This
okay, this
damage is
is
also
Double
legit.
kill.
nice work over here. The Zuka ulting the Baldam. I don't know why. I think you should have ulted the. I think you should have ulted the
Yeah,
Violet.
yeah, and the Marja is gonna use her ultimate, so she's gonna use it to save. The Jinara though is looking very comfortable. He does have his ultimate if he wants to escape, but no, it's not going to be needed. In the bot lane, you can see the Baldam is trying to freeze the wave so that the Violet can get the experience for herself. The Yondo is going to do a lot of damage on the bot. So let's see, the Abyssal Dragon has spawned. I think both the junglers should make their way upon that. The knockout is going towards the top side, but it really doesn't matter. He has a lot of dashes. So we'll see what's the next play. So according to you, I guess, what do you think is the advantage of the blue side, if there is any?
I don't think there's any such advantage. I'd say like yeah, when you're on the blue side, the Abyssal Dragon is towards the bottom for you, and when you're on the red side, I think the Abyssal Dragon is on the top side. If I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I mean, the Jinar was very much
Yeah,
in a very bad position that
yeah.
he did get caught out by the Thane and he died instead.
Actually, like most of the teams prefer having the blue side because first of all, like you get to first pick, which is pretty important when it comes to the competitive gameplay. And like also the
Exactly.
Abyssal Dragon is closer to the bottom side of the lane, so like actually yeah, like you can make more plays around the bottom side. Okay, so I think that's all that I have to say on the topic. I think
Yeah,
you
coming back to the game, I think the blue side is not.
stomping as we expected, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. They are
A
giving a
blue
little
team
bit
tower
competition.
has
Not
been
even a little bit, quite
destroyed.
a bit competition to the red side. I think it's personally based on the minor mistakes of the solo laners. Like
Yeah,
the Jinar is getting hot at times.
it's totally because of misplays that are coming out of from the red side.
Exactly. They're being a little bit more over aggressive. As you can see, like they're trying to go for a four-man dive on this top tier tower. The Bardam is gonna miss his. That's gonna ruin all their plans. The Violet needs to be a little bit careful because Yon does a lot and a very sick Jinar cancel ultimate coming in.
Okay, I saw this Zanis
Yeah,
like he was
a
moving
bit.
after auto attack. So like Zanis, I think the only good player that I can see from the reds from the blue side is the Zanis. He's pretty much doing all of the team's work right now.
Yeah, I mean, Zans is trying his best to carry the.
A blue team tower
But
has been
as you can see,
destroyed.
they cannot do it. But I think I have high expectations from the Natalia because she is landing on her skill shots very good. I mean,
Yeah,
all the time I've seen her, she has been able
guess
to
you are
land it. Even a solo kill on the bot lane,
yeah,
the while it gets the yawn.
yeah, you are kind of lagging a lot. So kindly reconnect to the
So,
Discord. You are not audible at all.
yeah.
Okay, we see a fight happening in
Okay, yeah,
the
let
bottom
me
lane. The Zuka is gonna kill the Violet in a 1v1. So I think that was pretty well played by the Zuka and was pretty bad mispositioning from the Violet. I think she shouldn't have been there. And the Zuka is gonna make a safe recall with his.
Yeah, so the challenge is not to defend this tower alone. The king is going to provide some kind of.
I was kind of expecting a storm from the red side, but the blue side is holding on well, holding on pretty well to the game.
Yeah, definitely. The Badam is just missing all his ultimates left and right. I mean, he's only doing a one-man or two-man ultimate, which is not preferred with the Badam. It has such a huge
Okay.
AoE area. You can see the Natalia doing a lot of AoE damage on the backside, but the Naxos is going to clean it up. A very big fail flash from the Natalia. And yeah, it's a team wipe, except the Thane, which is probably now going to die as well. So
He's
it's a
also dead.
solid.
Triple
Yeah.
kill.
Yeah. So I think the good game plan would be here for Nacro to take the Abyssal Dragon while his teammates push the mid.
I think they can go for the dark sway. The dark sway is spawning in like 2 seconds. I think they should go for the dark sway instead.
Yeah, agreed. But like the jungler is on the bot side, so I don't think they are really wanting to take it. They're pushing just to the mid tier turret, mid.
A blue
I
team
think
So
tower
they're
has
just
been
wasting
the
their time.
Jinar,
Yeah. They should have gone for the Vishal Dragon.
the Jinar is at least pathing towards it, but he's probably just gonna go clear the wave and reset and then take it. Uh, Meanwhile, you can see the Yawn is in the bot side trying to clear the wave, which was just pushed by Naxos. So they're at a loss of teammates right now, the blue side. But you can see the lot of damage coming out from the Natalia on the team of
I
what's it
don't
called
think the
Red
blue
side.
side is expecting a dragon slate take at this time, so they are going towards the Abyssal Dragon. So I think the red team will be easily able to secure the dark slate.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the Darkslayer is killed at like 8 minutes. So yeah, definitely this game is going at a very much fast pace than the previous
Oh,
game.
don't talk about the previous game. Come on, like don't spoil the mood.
Yeah, it's my bad. It's my bad. Let's talk just about the next game. Like next game is a very
Yeah,
big.
yeah. Next game is going to be a pretty huge game.
I mean, you can see currently they are just waiting. All the team members of Blue Side are waiting. They have spotted out a big team fight
Okay,
might
there's a
erupt
pretty
here.
nice engage from the Zuka and the Zanis on towards the Jinar. So
Holy shit, the Baldom ultimate was so godlike. He legit zoned out 3 members in his
I
ultimate.
think they're gonna win
And
the
this,
team fight with that because of that
yeah, this
from
is.
the Baldwin.
The Xanax has some damage, but
triple
I don't think it's gonna prove any good
Okay,
because
the
his
BM
whole
coming
team is
out from
wiped out.
Baldwin as well.
kill.
Yeah, I mean, not necessary, bro. Only the casters can be now.
Yeah. They
So,
are
I
going for
mean,
the
pretty sure this is gonna be a fast game end. Yeah, I mean, they're going for the straight game end, unless like if it was the previous team which we saw, I mean, probably they would have gone for the player. So,
Yeah.
The Zuka being smart and trying to clear the minions, but fails to do so, gets caught out, and this is a good game. A very
Okay.
convincing victory from the side of Overpowered.
Yeah, but I think they still gave away more kills than they should have given to the blue side.
Exactly. I mean, the blue side did perform well in the early stages of the game, but they failed to keep up the momentum in the later stages, in the mid game especially.
As the post match analysis can be said, like can be done, like the Zanis did doing all the work for the team. Like he had like 80% of the kill participation. He did 33% of team damage and tanked around 21%. So I think it was a Zanis who was carrying the team on his back, but he was not able to secure a victory for his team. Now coming to the red side, the MVP obviously the Nakroth for the plays that he made around all around the map, and the Baldam doing a pretty clutch ultimate in the last team fight. So I think
Yeah,
that's all.
definitely. I mean, that's all I can probably say as well. Like there was nothing much more to comment it about this. I mean, the post match analysis definitely shows that the Violet and the what's it called the Nakroth really proved two vital carries from the red side. And the Thane got AFK, I guess because of
No,
his starting
yeah, he
time.
got
I
the
don't know why.
tag because of the duration for the long duration that he was absent in the beginning of the game.
Yeah, so guys, please just switch to a better network, or probably just we only want you guys on the Discord as long as like the draft and pick ban, just because we don't want any scams to be conducted in this tournament. So we want you guys to be on Discord for at least the pick and ban phase. So regarding that, now finally the time has come, Blastoise. Like, what is your take on this match, which is upcoming? The team Vilify versus team Rise of Kingdoms.
Okay, I was kind of hyped from the beginning. Okay, everybody in the community, in the AV community that's watching us or that's present there, they were also waiting to see this match. So this is the match where two tournament favorites and are clashing against each other. And so it's on the one side we have Vilify, which is the reworked or revamped Serenity, while we have on the other side the Rise of Kingdoms, which is led by Ashutosh Tibrewal, Rio 2. So like it's
Yeah,
not wrong to
definitely.
say, that the winner of this match will make an easy way to the semi-finals or even the finals and maybe win it all.
Yeah, I definitely think. We both know both of these players, like the team's players personally,
Yeah.
because we have seen them so many times in our previous games as well, especially in the tourneys. If you guys don't know, Vilify, as he said, is the revamped kind of Serenity. Serenity, if you guys didn't know, or if you're new players, he that team came second in the AOV Summer Championship. XG coming first, obviously, and Rio 2's team actually had two teams which got in top 8 as well. So a big shout out to both the teams. I mean, they are trying to play the game again after such a long time. So we
Yeah.
won't expect anything crazy out of them because I think both of them are a little bit rusty. But still, I guess it will be a very good match compared to the quality of the match. I mean.
Yeah, we'll have to see how this goes. Like, Kaz, what's the status on the lobby? Is it being made?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna chat with Wrath right now.
Sure, sure.
I mean, the players are coming from the side of Team Rise of Kingdom.
So this is one of the matches that gonna decide it all. With this match, I think the round of 32 will end. This is the last game for the
Yeah,
round
this
of,
is the last. This is the last match of the round of 32, and I
and
think it should be ending with a bang.
yeah, it should end with a bang. But I'm not expecting a complete stomp, but considering that Rise of Kingdoms is going against a revamped Serenity, having Light and other good players in that roster, so we'll have to see how that goes.
Yeah, definitely. Let me just check the Discord. Can you just hold the stream
Yeah,
for a couple
just
of minutes?
yeah, I'll manage a stream. Okay, guys, Kaz is going to just check the Discord, so I'll just read the comments. Blue doing good, noob, perfect feeder. Now as a voice. Okay, Kais will carry noob. Noob love, you guys doing commentary, curse thing again. Pain is saying next level gameplay. Yeah, like you must have seen the last game that lasted, last to last game that lasted for like 40 minutes or so. Jasim is saying almost beat India's record in EIC. Lul. I think in India, like XDG lost like in around 7.5 or 7 minutes, if I'm not wrong. But let's keep that aside. Let's just focus on the game that we have coming up right in front of us. It's between Team VILIFY and Team Rise of Kingdoms. So we are just waiting for the lobby to be made, and once the lobby is good to go, I'll join the lobby, and then we can just do a ready check, and after the ready check we'll start the match. Meanwhile, I would like to thank our sponsors Buraq Times for sponsoring the tournament. You can find more details about them on their official website and their Facebook page. Guys, do like their Facebook page. Everything has been mentioned in the description of the live stream. And also a big shout out to our boys Vishal Tanwar, Amal S and Suraj Rai for sponsoring the tournament. So a big thanks to you guys. So we are just waiting for the lobby to be made, and after that we can just go on with the match. Okay guys, we are just the team players from both the teams are just joining the Discord, and we'll pretty much start with the match pretty soon. So Kaz is just making sure that both the teams are available. So guys, the lobby is being made and we'll soon be joining the lobby.
क्या
चैनल फुल हो गया था उसलिए वो
हाँ
join
रुक
नहीं कर पा
जा
रहा
ओके मैं निकल रहा हूँ ठीक है बस मैं देख
You guys have any issues on Discord? Like just be on Discord till the champion select, okay? Till the lobby. Are there any issues regarding the same?
यहाँ पे सिर्फ 5 बंदे होने चाहिए जिगली भी कौन है
हाँ
Shashwat, your mics are muted, that's why you're not here.
अरे जिगली बिगली क्या ये कर्स है
नहीं डिस्कॉर्ड पे सिर्फ 5 बंदे अलाउड है ठीक है. यू कैन नॉट हैव योर subs or anybody else on the
हाँ मैं
Discord.
समझा रहा हूँ टेंशन मत ले तू ज़्यादा स्ट्रीम पे जा
Yeah, cast. That's why I'm limiting the number of persons to 5.
yeah okay that's a smart move okay do that I'm just gonna go back to
Yeah, when we leave, I'll make it.
Okay guys, so we just talked about it. The players have joined the Discord and we'll be starting the match pretty soon. The lobby is gonna made in like a couple of minutes, so don't worry about that. The game will begin in very soon.
yeah guys like we have to take some special measures in this game so we have to
Yeah.
personally check we have to personally check the discords of each team so we don't want any chance of any unfair practices happening or any malpractices happening so don't worry now we are personally checked the discords I think both the team members are there both the team's members not the team members so I think without further wait after guy from who's missing from the team of Rise of Kingdom. He joins, we will be able to start the match.
Yeah, we'll have to see about that. People are requesting me to go commentate in Hindi for this game. Okay, this match is hyped for all wrong reasons. Search, it's not that true. Like TRINITY was a runner-up in the Summer Championship, and I think they are pretty much the tournament favorites as well.
Yeah, that's definitely true. So now finally the match has started. Finally, let's just see what are the first ban, which is gonna be Elsu, hovering around the Elsu from the team of Vilify. And the Vilify
अबे
also has
अबे
won the
कैस
toss.
लॉबी में लेना होता है शायद स्पेक्टेटर का.
तू lobby में था ही नहीं.
I didn't get any invite. Oh, you have to remake the lobby and just tell them the bans will be the same.
Fuck Bancho.
भाई कोई क्या कह रहा है, रिक्टर बैन हो रहे भाई. Just message them, just tell them both that lobby will be remade and will be have the same bans. बोल दो उन्हें.
Yeah.
Okay guys, there's some issues like I couldn't join the lobby. I think these guys forgot about me. So we'll have to remake the lobby. Because I can go a solo game or maybe a casual game if you guys want, but I don't think you want to see some noob gameplay. So nice going, Wrath.
Yeah, really, that's the start. Holy
Just
shit.
tell them the picks and bans will be the same for the next game. Okay, people
fuck
are
my life.
asking for Hindi commentary. Kaz, do you want to do it?
I mean, English, people are still asking for English. Like,
No, they are
don't
asking,
Hindi.
like
English is fine. Commentary should be in English with that. Why that Hindi? No, don't. English is international. I mean, let's just keep it English. Like, we can do a mix if you want, to be honest. Like,
yeah, there's some unprofessionalism taking place. I was not in the lobby and the match had started, so I think the hype is too much. Boy. The hype is too much that they're forgetting everything.
yeah, the hype got to, I think.
Yeah.
Fuck this. Okay, let me just make a note of the champions. To be honest, like,
Yeah.
we have to follow the same champion, the pick and ban as well, so they could not change. Fuck भाई, पेपर कहाँ है? मेरे को पेपर ही नहीं मिलता, एक तो सारे रोलिंग पेपर पड़े जाते हैं मेरे. पढ़ाई का एक सवाल नहीं है. Fuck. रात को बोलूँ मैं, रात, I think रात, can you do that, dude? You big help. Fuck. I think I just need to memorize it. Xenial. The Xenial is being picked by the O2. Max also. That's me and Liliana.
Yeah, just make note there of the picks and bans. Okay, guys, sorry, there's some issues. Like I was not able to join the lobby because I didn't got the invite. So we are gonna make the lobby again. And the teams, both the teams will have the same pick and bans for this game as well, which is just going to be remade.
Fun match.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the match. You can see the live screen of Florentino.
Yeah. I think people are expecting some Hindi commentary. I don't know why, but we'll have to see for that.
देखते हैं, अभी से बोलेंगे थोड़ा बहन चोद मादक चोद, और क्या चाहिए भाई?
और क्या चाहिए, थोड़ा मसाला यार. You killed the hype.
मसाला तो भाई चला गया मसाला डोसा के साथ एंड जो इतना सताया उन लोगों ने मसाला डोसा 3
Yeah, Ichigo, yeah, they are gonna surrender and rematch. Don't worry.
yeah you English you
Yeah, we have
desdrohi
taken the X9, we have taken the SS. So both the teams are gonna have the same champions that they have taken, the same bans they made. So everything is gonna be the same except the fact that I'm going to be in the lobby in the spectator slot.
फ्लाइट फीड्स को हिंदी विद
Sure,
स्लैंग
sure, sure. दिल्ली
हाँ
से
वो
bench
तो
should.
उसका टेंशन
अरे
वो तू है भाई मैं बोल रहा हूँ उससे
अच्छा तो मैं बोलूँगा दिल्ली से bench should ले लेंगे.
एक मिनट इनको बोलना पड़ेगा टू forfeit द मैच ऑफ माय लाइफ ये
बोल.
मैच ऐसे एंड नहीं हो Rath, just pause the match Rath
10 रुपए की पेप्सी अपना क्विलेंसियक्सी. ओके दिस सम कमेंट्स इन द ग्लोबल चैट. अब यही करना पड़ेगा. Harsh, there's some issues like some guys are asking for English, some guys are asking for Hindi. So obviously we cannot mix both the languages. So we'll try to keep it professional by just commentating in English.
yeah wait
Traps are gay. Hindi commentary bol bhanchod Kaz. Kaz, do you want to say something to traps are gay?
नहीं नहीं dude नहीं
Okay, we have been streaming live for around 3 hours and 20 minutes. Yeah, Marquez, you not do commentary
holy
in
shit okay
English. Yeah,
we
brother.
have definitely improved I would say
Mm,
I
have
mean,
developed a
earlier I
lot.
used to get like I used to get tired in like 2 hours as well, like less than 2 hours.
Yeah, but we are stretched till the 3 hour, 3.5 hour mark.
Yeah, let me just check on. Holy shit! Hopefully they have ended the match.
I think it still does. Okay, we are having some connectivity issues as well. Kaz, am I audible? I think I am. The stream is fucking fine now. Chill. Saurav Kumar, Bhojpuri, please. Bro, I cannot say Bhojpuri, but I know my favorite song is Raja 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 Ko Reja Mein Samaja. Okay, I think there are some issues. Shashwat is saying GG, bro. What can I do, man? It's not my fault that I couldn't make it to the lobby. I was not invited by anybody. Bans and picks will be the same. Okay, guys, I've got the lobby ID right now.
Finally, I guess the match will be remade. Yeah.
Yeah.
just waiting for the team of Rise of Kingdoms right now. Hopefully after this Bakchodi, I think hopefully the hype has not died yet.
I think it has. I think it has. To be honest.
Now, I mean, it's
We'll
not
have
all
to see,
about the
guys.
hype
Let's
too.
get the hype back again. We have the final match for today coming up between Team VILIFY and Team Rise of Kingdoms. As you can see, I've already joined the lobby, so there'll not be any shenanigans happening before even the game starts. So
Exactly. So
we'll have to see how it goes.
instead of Cass making a roll back there, where is
Yeah.
I just entered.
Okay, wait.
Never mind.
Don't start. Okay, who is this guy? Kelly? No, okay, I think let me check the roster. Okay, he's there. For second, I'm boss of Pichikmum. Okay.
Blue team's turn to ban.
Okay, Kaz, just brief everybody about the bans because you have already seen them, the bans and
Red
triggers.
team's turn to ban.
Yeah, I mean, you're also gonna see them right now as well on the screen because they're gonna be totally same. So Elsu ban is the first ban incoming. So and the Quillen on obviously on the red side. A Baldum ban as well.
Okay, these are pretty much the standard bans that we were expecting anyways.
To ban.
Yeah, I mean, this time it looks much better bans to be honest. I mean, except the Xanis one. I mean, probably a target ban towards somebody, but I don't see anyone playing Xanis. And the Telenas being first picked. Now back to the Richter. I mean, these are repetitive bans for them, so there's like they might ban it pick it very quickly. But in the earlier draft, it was very thoughtful, of them.
Okay,
So
we see a Max
I mean,
coming up and a quest as well.
Just try to analyze like what is happening. I mean, to be honest, from my side, I personally think when they picked Max, the Team Vilify, I mean, it has global ultimate, so I think a very good counter would be another global ultimate. So that's why they picked Gmail as well.
That's a Moran jungle that I was predicting coming out from. I think it's from coming out from Light. That Moran
Yeah,
is going
exactly,
to go
and
to the Light.
a very solid Zephyr's jungle as well, probably coming out from Forsaken.
We'll have to see how that goes.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I think preferably I would supposedly
10
side with the
seconds remaining.
team fight of the blue side because they have a marksman, so they have the late game security. Coming to the red side, they are running a no marksman comp. So how do you think it is gonna work out for them?
If you check it out, like all the champions, the hero they are using their all melee range except from the Preta. So like if they're gonna have problem taking out turrets, like it's gonna take a lot of time for them. I think a marksman is pretty good to have. Like in a team fight, you can auto attack from a pretty good range, and like I think they have the Preta to counteract that. Like they can also do damage from a long range, but I think having a marksman is a must unless you are really prepared for something else.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, having a marksman really provides that late game security of any team. I mean, even if a team is running behind, let's say 2,000, 3,000 gold ahead, behind, a marksman can still cover that cost in late game. Whereas in melee assassins, I mean, it's all about the plays. And to be honest, all about the early game, as we said. So, the first point of interest would be in any invades or not, because the invade strat is very common, as we see. So what do you think? Will they be able to invade? I mean, with a Mina, which can hook, which has a very strong early game level 1 with the hook, she can hook.
Expecting a invade. I think the blue side should invade on the red side of the jungle. As you can see, the red team is positioning in a 5-man. I think they are expecting an invade coming out from the blue side as well. So they are trying to protect their red buff, or maybe I think
Exactly.
they're gonna go
I'm
for a
pretty sure.
late game. Yeah, I think they're gonna go for a late
I
invasion.
mean, both the teams are going to spot out each other, and the Max is going to eat a lot of damage. And this is probably going to be the first blood going on to the Max.
I don't
what
think
do you
that's gonna
think?
happen. I don't think that's gonna happen. They're gonna just reset the blue buff.
Exactly, and the light is gonna miss his retribution. He smited the small minions, and I think he is probably going to lose his buff. He's still
Yeah.
trying to fight it out just because of his extra range that he has, and the buff is secured by the Zephys. And on the other side, you can
Yeah,
see
you can see
Telenas.
the Telenas and Mina trying to take
Yeah,
the blue buff.
they are trying to counter the buff as well. A Richter buff is still going towards the Aegis 7 thing with Telenas. I think Mina is okay. A very
I
nice
think
flash
Mina is gonna die.
across
Mina
the
is
ball.
gonna die. Mina is going to die.
Yeah,
Oh no no.
definitely.
I
Probably not because okay, Zenel just hit level 2. If he can, oh okay, he missed it. Oh my god, these games are so clutch. Holy shit!
Okay, there's a nice pull coming out from the Mina. I think there's gonna be a kill for Telenas for sure. Yeah, there's the first one for Mina. Holy shit! That pull coming out clutch from the Mina, and
that
that's
was
gonna
some
secure the
lit
first
shit,
blood.
god level
Yeah,
stuff.
that was a godlike stuff, like hooking 3 people at once. Holy shit, that was something
Exactly.
else.
So,
I think Light will
coming
be,
back towards the
yeah,
match, the Zephys is a little bit behind now. I mean, not a little bit behind, but on the same level. The Preta is going to leash the Zephys for the last camp. Both the junglers are still not level 4.
as you can see, like the blue buff has denied from VFI Light, so now he has to recall to base to get the mana back. So he couldn't clear the entirety of his jungle. As you can a small monster camp in the
Exactly.
bottom
So
section.
as you can see, Zephys is, oh my god, oh holy shit, the
shit, that
execute coming in clutch for the max,
I
and the
think,
Zephys
yeah.
is going to die. So the Zephys is going to be very far behind. He is still not level 4 yet, and pretty sure the Morin is going to take advantage of it, and he is going to start the Abyssal Dragon. Now
Yeah,
the Zephys is dead, so they cannot really contest this Abyssal
yeah.
Dragon.
Also, the Zenil had to recall because he was, I think, low on health. So I think that's a free Abyssal Dragon for the blue side. They're already
Yeah,
at
and as you
1,000
can
gold.
see.
Yeah.
And yeah, the Missile Dragon is really helpful early game for expanding your gold lead. And they're already, as you said, 1000 gold ahead. And pretty sure they are gonna full clear after the full clear jungle. It's gonna be around 1.5k gold lead. So a very good start on the side of blue team.
Yeah. So we'll have to see how that goes because like these two teams are the tournament favorites to be the tournament favorites and they're matching up in the first round itself. So that was pretty unfortunate for that is going to be unfortunate for the either one of the two who is going to go
Exactly.
home.
And you can see the lane differences. Like the Viper is putting so much pressure on the map compared to the Zenil. Zenil and Viper, you can see both the players are ulting at the same time. Both of global
Okay, the
ultimate.
Max is going in the backline. I think he'll be able to kill the Preta with the execute, and he does.
Oh holy shit! If he escapes this, oh holy shit! He's legit escaping this.
Yeah,
This
because
is
because the team is there to back him up.
No, he just went in 1v3, still killed a
Yeah,
Preta and just went back. I mean, the Xenial wasn't able to do that. He just died instead. So you can already see the difference in gold and items is powering up. Plus the non-MM comp is taking a toll on the team
yeah.
because Telenas has that free hit advantage to her. She is gonna reset the red buff as well, making her way back to the
Yeah,
bot
I
lane.
think that's a very smart move coming out of the Telena, just trying to reset the red buff so that the enemy jungler could not invade or the enemy team could not have a advantage over that area. And as you can see, like this Telenas is also already getting fat. She's about
Exactly. Now comparing the comps, as you said, the team of ROK is not running any MM comp, whereas the team of Vilify is running a double MM comp. So
yeah.
that is something to take note for. I mean, definitely they are going to be a little squishy, but with the Max making plays like that, I don't think they'll be able to really pull out a successful team fight with like that. I mean, the
Yeah.
Xena needs to really come in clutch.
Like one thing I would like to mention, like if you're going for a team comp where there is no MM, you basically go for champion that you can make a combo with. Okay, so like here we see Zephys, Crash. I think they can make a pretty decent combo, but it will be pretty difficult to execute considering that the Telenas has a flicker while the Moran has an ultimate to just push the enemies away.
Yeah, definitely. We now see Meena getting into 3 members. She is completely suiciding from
There's
her
a
team
nice mortar
just to
morphosis coming out
secure.
of the
Holy shit! Okay, the Telenas secured the Mr. Dragon 13. As you can see, they are safely free hitting. The Rift is flash
yeah. Just see
ulted.
the marksman. Just see the marksman of the blue side. They are free hitting at the targets of the red side on the red side.
Exactly. I mean, I think they are lacking a lot of damage in the damage department. The red side.
Yeah.
I would say running a no marksman comp was not a safe idea, to be honest. Like
Yeah.
in this meta, there's not a single not that good of assassin except the Quillen, which is banned already. You need a marksman to dish out damage for you or secure your late game possibilities. But right now, I'm not seeing any of those aspects. And the 2 abyssal dragons which the blue team has taken is also helping them increase the goal lead, and you can see the clean mechanics of Liliana. So
Yes. I think they have a very strong team composition considering that they have. Okay, the Mina flickers in ults the Zenil. I think the Zenil is gonna die over here.
has been destroyed.
if I don't think he's gonna die right now, but definitely a team fight victory. Not a team fight, I mean solo
Okay,
victory
there's
in the
he
side.
gets shut down.
Uh, Holy shit, okay. The Richter is going to die as well, and probably death for the Chipmunk as well. Thing the Crash, he had no rage bar at all, so he was not able to use his metamorphosis. Okay, the Xenial is coming in hot though. The Mina is going to die, but what's the price? What was it worth it, to be honest? Like, was it worth it? They lost 3 members to 1. So yeah, it's a very good team fight victory on the blue side. The goal difference, as you can see, is already almost touching 6,000. So
Wow,
uh,
6,000 gold lead at the 6-minute mark. I think this is pretty huge for the blue side, and you can see the speed with which the Moran is able to clear his jungle.
yeah, I mean, Morin is quite fat. I mean, obviously the fattest member
Look at
on the
those
game
1k
currently.
kits, like 900
Yeah,
to
man.
100k kit.
The fattest member is obviously the Max with the gold lead and well, physically fat as well. So,
Yeah.
so we can we can deny that. The Richter is trying to poke the enemies, but he is very outranged. If he jumps in, he probably will die because of the marksman. I mean, simply putting, I mean, this was not a very high level game because they got stormed on early game. Invade was not a very good idea, but you can see Zephyrus is still trying to counter jungle. So
I think he'll probably die over here because the Max is also jumping in on the Zephyrs. The Zephyrs is trying to run away. I don't think he'll be able to make it.
what the fuck is that movement speed of Max, dude? He's just I
Yeah,
know
I
he's
think
spinning and winning.
yeah, the Richter is trying to join the team fight here. The Richter catches the Telenas off position. Will the Richter be able to kill the Telenas? Yes, he
Oh,
will
holy
kill.
shit!
He will
Okay, so
kill the
that's a good
Telenas. 1-1
department. I
by
mean,
the
this is
see a fight having the
this is
top
every.
lane.
Richter is probably going to flank the Mina.
I
I
don't
mean,
think he
the
has
Mina
enough
won't
damage to
die.
kill the Mina, for sure.
Exactly. You're saying it right. I mean, Richter has to flash out. The Mina
Okay,
flashes
the Mina
as
flashes
well.
as well. This nice
Holy
flash
shit.
taunt. I think the
Flash
Richter is gonna
taunt.
die over here. Holy
Oh,
shit,
this
that
is
was
so
place from Mina.
much.
Like she's taking the games on her hand, and where you can see Moran doing the Dark Slayer alone, and the team joins him. Okay.
This is not the. I mean, this is a 8-minute Dark Slayer. So
Yeah.
definitely they are not even giving a breathing room to the red team. I mean, Rise of Kingdom are pushed so back. They cannot even defend their own jungle at the moment. You can see the
Yeah,
Moran free
look
hitting
at
the
the
jungle.
speeds coming from the Moran.
Exactly. I mean, it's just like Moran is a killing machine right now, to be honest.
Okay.
He has so much sustain with his stacks built up. That's a very good ult knockback by the Moran, but there is not going to be any follow up. The Max has to cancel his ultimate. You can see the Xenial, his ultimates are not really helping the team right now because
Yeah.
the Xenial, whenever he's trying to go in, he's getting so much out DPS that he is dying himself. You can see the Liliana damage as well.
Also, there's one point that I would like to mention is that the Chipmunk who's stealing the crest is not able to maintain his rage bar for the metamorphosis. So if he'll not be able to ult in a team fight, then surely they're gonna lose the team fight. You can see
Exactly. I mean, you can see he's dying. Chipmunk, he's dying without even using his ultimate. The rage bar was full.
Yeah, I don't know why didn't he cast his ultimate over there. I think this is gonna be a
This is holy shit. That Moran is fitted for
I think
2K.
this is the fastest game in the tournament, if I'm not wrong. If they end in like another.
No, the fastest one was by Toxic still. But I mean, this is comparatively the fastest because the team they were against and the team they are against is completely different. I mean,
completely different
defeating
scenario.
ROK in such a stomp fashion really puts forward a statement towards the other teams participating in this tournament. What do you think is the game plan of other teams like Tox Inc. and after seeing such a dominating performance by Team VILIFY?
Dude, first of all, we had to give it to hats off to VFI lad because he was denied his blue buff in the early invasion. But still, coming out from that, deficiency and like trying to then carrying to the entire game on his own hands and the big I really like the gameplay of the Mina over here. The play that she made, especially in the bot lane, that helped the Telenas got the first blood. That was pretty huge. And if you can see,
Exactly.
like the support crashed on the red side was not able to impact the game at all. Richter was trying his level best, like he killed Telena solo in the mid lane 1v1, but I think that was not sufficient.
Yeah,
The Peta
and
obviously,
as well as if you
yeah,
look at the matches MVP, Viper 6969 coming hot on the max pick, dude. Like the
yeah,
14 KDA, I mean, he legit out dominated his opponent laner Ryo2, which is the team captain of ROK. The plays which was made of him, the 1v3 killing Preta and coming back, I mean, those were some really clean plays in the early game which really helped the team to snowball. Uh, I mean, overall, it was a very good team performance by Team VILIFY.
yeah. The only message that I would like to convey to the other teams that are watching this game right now, guys, you have to look out for this team. This team is the tournament favorites for a reason, right? So if
Exactly.
they can make such a quick work of another tournament favorite, then you can see where the level is right now.
This is some next level stuff going on. I mean, definitely. I mean, I have no words to say after this match. Let's hope the round of 16 will be a much more entertaining round, because it should be. The top 16 teams of this tournament are going to be participating. Guys, stay tuned for the round of 16. It's going to start tomorrow. It's probably going to start around the same time. The website of XD Gaming will be updated. The message will be passed on all the WhatsApp groups as well. So please stay tuned and hit like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed today's stream. And so far, I think the round of 32 is finally concluded. So, any last words do you have for the sponsors, and anything else you want to say, Blast?
So all I would like to say is, like, first of all, I would like to message all the teams to look out for this team, and I would also like to thank our sponsor Burok Times for sponsoring the tournament. I will shout out to our boys fucking Nightmare, Suraj Rai Z, and Noob Rats for sponsoring the tournament. And like, what a convincing day we had. Like, we had like better games as compared to the previous games in today as compared to the other days. What do you say, Kaz, about that?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, except that one game which lasted more than
40
anything.
minutes,
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
except that, I mean, that game was also kind of an entertaining game.
Yeah, that game was kind of entertaining in its own terms. But I think this is the sort of gameplay that everybody wants to watch, like the sort of the gameplay displayed by the team VILIFY over here.
I mean, that this type of game actually reminds you of the old days when XD Gaming and other teams dominated, right? I mean,
Yeah.
this is the kind of dominating fashion which the other teams should need to learn, and I think
Yeah.
VILIFY is a very good example. They're trying to teach the community, which is very good.
Yeah.
I mean, all in all, I mean, it was a very impressive game. Both the mind games, the draft pick, everything was very good.
Yeah,
So,
their draft was good, their rotations were good, their objective taking was good, their positioning was good in team fights. So like, obviously they dominated, they totally dominated the red side, if I would say.
yeah. So I guess this is the end of the stream right now.
Yeah, that's
Is there
pretty
any
much it.
message for the sponsors? Very big shout out to all the sponsors. Barrett Times, as Blas said, a very big sponsor. Shout out to them for sponsoring a 4-star stay in the Hotel Berog.
Yeah.
Where's the location?
It's in Nagali district, Himachal Pradesh.
Nagali district in Himachal Pradesh. Maximum of 2 stays. I mean, it also includes free breakfast. So yeah. Also to our sponsors who are providing cash prizes, fucking Nightmare, who is Vishal Tanwar, also known as our beloved Muttal. Noob's
No.
Wrath, who's also helping us conduct the games and trying to maintain the discipline in the lobbies and Discord. So big shout out to him. Also to our gay Z, who's sitting right now in Dubai smacking bitches. Yeah. So.
So guys, that's it
Yeah.
for today.
So.
So we'll try to update the website by today itself, like by 11 p.m. or maybe 11:30. Or maybe tomorrow. If it's not possible today, we'll try to update the website tomorrow. But the schedule will be sent to you guys as soon as we can do it.
Yeah. Have a nice day, guys. Have a nice,
Yeah.
not a
So
day. Have a nice night.
this is me, Blasters and Cass signing off. So see you guys tomorrow in the round of 16, day 1. Peace.
Okay. Peace.